killed himself?
Pretty sure about that one.
I don't know, but she's pretty hot.
I mean, I get it.
Welcome.
Hail Baskin! Yeah!
Jesus Christ. So yes,
welcome to Gaming After Dark. Boom, boom, kaboom.
Kaboom! Tonight, we're going to be drinking some beers and playing some Midway arcade classics.
Joust, yes, awesome.
Oh my god, this game, like, I didn't actually believe how many games were on this collection. I was thinking maybe 6, 7. There's like 20 some or more. And I actually started playing it a little bit yesterday just to see what games are on it. There's some games on here that I have not played since an arcade. No word of lie. Didn't even emulate them yet.
Nice.
Is it on sale or anything?
Oh, sorry, what was that?
Is it on sale right now?
It was on sale, yeah. It was on sale for I think $9.99.
Nice.
Yeah.
Beer.
Daddy.
You.
So yeah, this game has a ton of awesome games on it, and if you guys have noticed, I actually increased the size of my arcade unit so that it takes up more of the screen.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Good.
Yeah, I think it looks good. I think it looks awesome.
Yeah, it looks good.
And we have some extra enhancements tonight. So just in case, is everyone watching the stream right now? Hello, is everybody watching?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wanted it.
So check this out. This is one of our new enhancements.
I love Phil
Yeah,
Spencer.
it is.
30-second delay.
No, there's not a 30-second delay. It's only a 3-second delay now.
What the fuck?
Do it again. Do it again. I want to see it again.
I don't know what I said, but
I saw Supersonic on the screen.
but it didn't.
Hold on, I'll do another one.
I say you play Gauntlet. Oh yeah.
I will
Jay,
polish
we don't
Phil
hear it in.
Spencer's-
I know
Okay,
you won't
your
won't
message.
hear it because it's only on OBS now. Unfortunately, I mean I can still play these here.
That looks cool. I got my
gave me a
staff pina
Yeah, and
colada.
then you guys could hear them, but unfortunately,
I got my staff and everything.
yeah, exactly.
Looks
You know what I was
awesome,
going to
yeah.
do? I was actually going to do a staff with a pony head on the top, but I didn't get a chance to get that first. So
You know what?
Next week.
Screw you. I'm gonna turn on my PlayStation. Yep, it
How's
works.
it going?
So we've got a couple new ones here that we're going to play throughout the show. I don't want to ruin them all, but Super pops up in different positions on the screen too.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, his favorite.
Darn right he does.
Is he behind things when he pops up?
He's in front of things when he pops up.
But sometimes he'll only pop up if he'll give them a pina colada
Phil Spencer gave me a
Somebody
pina
talks
colada.
about Game Pass.
or Game Pass, of course.
Oh my God, Game Pass! Yeah.
I love Game Pass. Fuck yeah,
no.
Game Pass.
Yeah, dude, I
Damn
just
right.
started playing that the basketball game, NBA 2K20. Man, that's fun. Don't know what basketball is, don't know how to play, but it's fun.
The best basketball game ever, NBA Jam.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna go through the games here to show you guys what is here. There's a ton of games. So we got Gauntlet,
Yes.
Gauntlet 2,
Good game.
Joust, Joust
Good
2,
Good
Jungle
Marble.
Jousting.
Marble Madness. There's a classic. Pit Fighter.
Where's Dirty
3D
J at? Someone got.
Hey, I got Pit Fighter over here too. Hell yeah.
Marble
But guys, look
Madness.
at the bottom corner. It says 3 players. 3 people can play this at one time.
I don't think one player wants to play that.
We've got Rampage, and this is the actual Rampage where it splits the screen into 3 as well.
That's the arcade version?
Yeah, it's the arcade versions. Rampart, Robotron, the twin stick original.
That was on Ready Player One, Robotron.
Yeah, that's right. Root Beer Tapper. You like that one, don't you, Super?
Oh, I love
And
Root Beer
I love tapping. Yes.
Hey, I went on vacation when I was a kid. It used to be called Budweiser Tapper.
Yeah.
Before they
Satan's Hollow.
changed it.
No word of a lie. When I used to camp at this campground every summer with my parents, And they had 5 games in the arcade, and Satan's Hollow was one of those games.
Dude, I buy this just for root beer tapper.
Yeah.
I think I played a mobile game on the NES
Yeah, no doubt.
back
no
in the
doubt.
day.
Sinistar, Smash TV. There's another
Love
awesome
Smash TV.
twin stick shooter.
Yes.
Smash
Spy
TV is so
Hunter.
good.
Oh yes, Smash TV.
Ooh, don't get me started with Spy Hunter. Love
Spy
that.
Hunter 2. I never even
Oh
knew they
my
made it 2.
God.
Yep.
Yep.
And then we
Yeah,
got
they
Off-Road. I was actually playing a little bit of Off-Road the other day. That was a fun game.
That was a blast back in the day.
Super
Off-Road.
Sprint. Tubin. I've never played Tubin before. I don't know if you
I
guys
remember
have.
that.
You never played that at the arcade?
No, I never
I
did.
never have either.
Oh man.
Oh, off-road. You said off-road. Love
Yeah.
that too in the arcade.
Yeah, off-road's a blast.
Yeah.
Total Carnage. Isn't Total Carnage the one
Total
that's
Carnage.
kind of
That was
like
good, too.
it's kind of like the it's
kinda-
like a
kinda
game
like
show.
It's kind of like Smash TV.
Right, right.
It's not maximum carnage, but it's
No.
total carnage.
And then Tournament Cyberball.
Don't know what that
I
is.
don't know about this one. either.
Oh
Vindicators Part 2.
no,
I
that's
never
not
played
it.
Part 1.
Violator.
Oh, I played Cyberball. Never mind.
And oh my god, Wizards of War. Remember that? Wizards of War. That voice in it. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Xenophobe. Oh my god, this was an awesome one. This is the one that was a split screen where you can choose a
Right.
duck. I think you can use it. You can play a duck that shoots aliens.
They had split screen. One was on top, one was on the
Yeah.
bottom. Wasn't it like 3-player or something actually?
I don't know. Zybots. Never heard of Zybots, or maybe I did. I don't quite remember. 120 Sports.
I never heard of
720 Sports. I don't know.
Yeah, 720. That's
Yeah,
freaking
man.
skateboard
Yeah.
game. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
that-
APB driving.
Or
You guys remember?
die.
Oh my god.
APB. I love that.
Yeah. Arch Rivals.
I
Yeah,
have
that was great.
I have that over here, Jay.
That's a good one.
And we're back to
I got-
Bubbles. Oh no, this is for Bubbles.
Bubbles?
There's
I
a
love
ton of
Bubbles.
games on this, man.
I got her phone number last week.
I
Champions.
need to know. You have to
Is
give me a
is it on
link
the
later,
Xbox
Jay.
for sale for $10?
Yeah. Invader says he doesn't know these games. Invader, you're a fraud.
Dude, seriously?
He's lying.
He's playing.
Listen, okay, I played Defender on the Atari, and you could roll that game over until the score hits 0, goes back to 0, and I did that.
I didn't have the patience.
You say this is on Xbox, Jay?
This is on Xbox, yeah.
I'm looking up.
How much was it?
I think it was $9.99.
He said $10. I'm
So
going to pick it up.
But that's
10 bucks? That's Canadian. So was it 5 here?
Gauntlet. Look, Gauntlet.
$2.99.
Gauntlet 2.
$2.99?
Joust.
I don't
Joust
know.
too? My
I
God.
just trying to cover inflation.
Jay, you're around.
Yeah, I'm all the way
You're-
around. Okay, so which game am I playing first, guys?
Marble.
Marble Madness?
Marble.
Let's do it.
500.
There is no Marlboro Man here.
Marble.
What?
I vote.
Sorry, Crispy.
Marlboro.
Was
I
on
better
you.
play root beer tapper sometime.
No, I'm gonna play Marble.
Haters, motherfucker. What you talking about?
And these are the actual arcade. Are these arcade?
Yeah, these are
ports?
the arcade ports.
Okay.
Exact.
What is the name
arcade.
of this? Midway?
Midway Arcade Origins.
Nice.
Okay, also guys, just wanna say this. I got 2 emails I can use because I got 2 betas invites. I can give 2 guys on the PC for Steam on a game called Fall Guys. They are still they are at the moment in beta. I can invite 3 guys. I got 1 email already done. That Jay, but I got 2 more. So if you're on Steam, if you like to play silly, fun game, that's like sort of a yeah.
Silly fun game.
This is a-
we got
this is-
Steam. Just give me your email address on Twitter, and I'll hook you up.
This
So,
this is 360, Jay. I didn't know that.
Oh, it's on 360. Okay, sorry, I forgot. Yeah, it's 360.
Yeah.
That's
But it's
20
backwards
bucks.
compatible.
It
How
is
much is it?
backwards compatible.
Yeah, it's backwards compatible.
It's 20 bucks right now, so wait for sale.
Yeah.
Maybe the sale is over.
Why?
I don't know.
You might want to pick it up sooner. Because if isn't WB watching over Midway right now?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I have to choose it's PC or PlayStation,
Huh.
but because I want people to play with me when the betas are, because I will be playing most of the time, that's why I'm choosing PC over PlayStation. No.
Huh. That's funny. It says I purchased this back in 2013, but I don't remember it on my Xbox One.
You might have to go into your ready to install list.
Yeah.
No, I have what was it? An 8 terabyte internal hard drive, an extra SSD, half a gig, and then a NVMe that's 1 gig. So everything's pretty much downloaded.
Sorry, Daz. It's Midway Arcade Origins.
Origins, yeah. I'm looking at it right now. Midway Arcade Origins.
All right, screw it. I'm gonna download it to 360 and see what happens.
Like I said,
Have-
I'm playing it right now on my Xbox One, so it is backwards compatible.
Original Next Level Gaming Podcast. This game was made by Mark Cerny. That should make Supersonic happy. I'm not a Mark Cerny fan. I think he reminds me of the church lady.
I heard a story. I heard a story that Backbone Entertainment, the guys that do all the emulation for a lot of these games, I heard they went out of business.
I have no idea.
Who'd you say?
Backbone Entertainment.
I thought you said Boss Key for some reason.
Like
I was
Boss
like,
Key
yeah,
went
that-
out of business a long time ago. They were here in Raleigh.
Because they're the ones that do the majority of the emulator games.
Hey, guess what? I started playing again.
What?
Dead Rising. I fucking love that game. I was
Dead
playing
Rising 3?
Not Dead Rising. Dying Light. I'm sorry.
Dying Light. Oh, I love that game too.
Oh, there we go. That's
Yeah, but
I-
you're playing it on PlayStation.
Yeah, I was playing on PlayStation, but I had never played multiplayer. I was playing multiplayer. Then this dude comes on. He's like, "Hey, can I join?" I'm like, "Sure." So he comes on here and he starts giving me all these cool weapons.
Yeah, all the
and,
weapons and stuff. Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
and
dude, the multiplayer is awesome in that game.
it
Awesome.
is.
By the way, Super, there's a you have to go to the big bridge, and there's actually Excalibur next to that. So if you take that weapon, it actually hits so hard the enemies go flying.
Oh, he gave me weapons that do crazy crap. He gave me all kinds of cool stuff. Like
I used to
awesome.
play,
Like, everything was-
play that. I used to play that game so much that I used to hunt the night zombies. That's how powerful I was.
Wow.
that game looks so fucking good. I forgot how good that game is.
It's fun with multiplayer. When you're playing with friends, it's more fun.
It is.
Yeah.
I
But you
can't
have
wait
to
for
play
the
on Xbox,
prequel.
man. If you were
We
on
should do
Xbox,
one of
I
those
can
nights
join.
to get together and do a co-op.
Yeah, for sure. But
What's this?
I'm gonna admit something. I downloaded the DLC for it, and I tried to play the DLC solo, and I found the DLC really difficult.
What, Dying Light?
it's
DLC
Dying
very
Light.
hard. Yeah.
I've never played Dying Light with the
Oh
video.
man, dude! Oh, you are missing out, bro.
Nah, I mean, it was good,
I've not
but
played it either.
I played it, beat the game, but I never played any of the multiplayer shit.
Actually,
Such a good game.
Noob is
probably
right
the
here.
funny part.
Left 4 Dead 2. That's actually
Yeah, Left 4 Dead
one
2
of
is
the
still
best-
amazing as well, Noof. I agree.
the best zombie shooters I've ever gotten, like multiplayer wise, right? Especially when you go like with the 2 teams, that you have the enemy team that is the zombies and the special infected, and then you got the
yeah.
normal team, and then you have like the big rush guy with like one big arm and one small, and he rushes you and pushes you against the wall, and you mostly just
The guy with the big arm?
and take
Yeah.
someone with you.
I've told you guys this before, but I tried Left 4 Dead, the first one, and I just couldn't get into it.
Oh my god, I love that game so much.
Have you played Dying Light, Jago?
I love Dying Light, dude. Love that. I bought it day one. Like I said, I never played the multiplayer stuff though. Awesome game.
Well, you could do the what is it, 4v1, and you play as volatiles.
Yeah. I read about it. It sounded interesting, but
But there's just you could go through the story and play multiplayer. That's the whole fun of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. and then someone will just pop on there and start hunting you guys down. But that happened last night. We were freaking out. We're like, oh god, because we had like a bunch of stuff on us, so we didn't want to die, so we took off running.
Have you guys tried Dead Island?
Yes, I love that game too.
I tried Dead Island. Was it 1 or 2? But I don't know, dude. I played it after I played Dying Light, and I was like, oh god, no.
Yeah, Dying Light is a much better game, but even Dead Island I finished and loved.
I guess Dying Light spoiled me.
Well, yeah, but Dead Island was first.
Yeah, I know, but I tried it after. I know, but I tried it after Dying Light. And I was like, no, Dying Light's way better. Couldn't do it.
Yeah, it is way better, but it's still
the way they did the second one, not the second one, but the expansion per se. Yeah. The way that they did it, they took all your weapons and made you start over. I was like, are you serious?
Yeah. And they gave you vehicles, and I don't like a lot of games where you have to do a lot of modifications to vehicles. And I felt that you had to do a lot of that in that game.
What was the game that I can't remember now? The game that was supposed to come out based on Robert Kirkman was behind it, based on the Walking Dead universe. It came to PC, but it never actually came. They canceled it.
Oh yeah, they canceled it.
I was looking forward to that until it came out, and it just was like people were saying it's fucking terrible. Can't remember the name of it now. Been so long.
The Dying Light 2 is one of the games I'm looking forward to for next generation. That's going to be so epic, man.
It was supposed to have already come out.
I'm so mixed on that one, to be honest. It's like it sounds really cool, everything that they're doing, but it's like, man, this is going to be so much, man. How long is this game going to be? Yeah. Are we going to have like another 200+ hour game?
Do you know, it's not only that, like the game's gonna have choices, so you're gonna have multiple playthroughs to have all the choices for the game, because like one choice is like you have no water in the city anymore, and there's like a special infected or something.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. I mean, if you play 200 hours, I don't want to go back in and play another round of 200 hours.
No, that's why I can't play long ass games. People say like The Witcher's fantastic. I ain't got time to spend 400 hours in a game, not unless I'm really.
It's happening in indie.
I beat it, but it was no.
I want to have a confession to make about The Witcher, because I only played like 5 hours of the game and then stopped.
Like people, I got Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I hear Boom talk about it all the time. Like he put 180 hours into it.
Everybody tells me that game.
I don't want to put 180 hours into a game like that. No.
But you're 100% in it at that point. I mean,
I get it. I don't know.
Playing the story, you're not doing all the side quests and all that extra shit. But
I've got a lot of games to play. Like I have a lot of games to play, and I don't want to have to spend 99% of my time on one game.
I'm like I played through The Last of Us 2. I think I put like 50 hours in that, and that was plenty. And that was me just like being very methodical, looking everywhere for everything, and I still miss shit. But that was plenty. I think I put 100 hours in Days Gone, but I mean I really enjoyed Days Gone. But I mean that was a lot of hours for me.
I finished the game in 19 hours and 26 minutes. So.
Well, I don't know how you did that. That's crazy.
And I had like 142 collectibles, so I only missed a few because I don't know how many exactly there are. But
there's over 200, Flamish.
Yeah, okay, but still like over 140 collectibles.
Yeah,
and only 19 hours.
That game was freaking awesome. I just finished it, so now I can look at chat finally without getting spoiled.
You don't say. I thought that's why you did that spoiler cast with Flamish the other day.
Oh man, I was avoiding Jago like the plague. I know what happened. With you, I'm like, I don't care. Shut up.
I hope you guys didn't feel like I wasn't supporting you by not watching the spoiler cast. The reason I didn't watch it is because I probably will want to play that game someday.
Yeah, but you were also on the podcast, Jay.
I want to pick it up, but
just pick it up, man. It's an amazing game.
Well, I don't have a PS4, right?
The game's amazing, but it definitely has some pacing issues, Jay. I'll say that. There was some points at times I was like, I'm over this part already. I just want to move on.
Yeah, I don't want to say the same. Yeah. Sometimes I feel like it should be a little bit
Over already, yeah.
Yeah, and like with flashbacks, it should have been a little bit.
There was
less.
too many. They were some of the best parts, but there was too many. It broke the immersion. You know what I'm saying?
Was there at least gameplay in the flashbacks?
Yes. Oh yes.
Sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes.
Yeah. But it was just. I mean.
I haven't watched the whole thing, but I'm just like I would start like yawning and falling asleep. I'm sorry.
Oh boy, here we go.
No.
I want
But-
gameplay. I want constant
We'll-
gameplay. That's what I
we'll-
want.
Crispy,
If Jay still needs to go through the game, we'll just leave it at that. I think that's a bad idea.
Yeah, that was my
If you
fear, that I
wanna-
didn't want you guys to think I wasn't supporting you, but I couldn't watch it because I shared it, but I didn't watch because someday I'll probably play it.
That's a spoiler.
Just watch it after. I'm happy enough. I'm happy that one person watched it and enjoyed it. I got a message earlier today that someone really enjoyed it and was halfway to the podcast. So I was like, oh, that's cool. So that's fun. So I'm sure you're gonna enjoy it when you
Oh, I mean,
are done.
the gameplay, the actual gameplay, like the stealth mechanics, like everything when involving gameplay wise, is phenomenal.
I mean,
I mean,
did anyone
better than
doubt?
first.
Did anyone doubt that? I mean, I
No, I
understand that some people had issues with the gunplay in the original game, but Naughty Dog's Naughty Dog for a reason, right?
The gunplay felt better, but it still felt familiar. I'll put it that way.
Right.
It was really good actually. Just I think there's no, it's just better than the first gameplay.
Well, they had lots of time to improve, right? They looked at what didn't work in the first game.
I think they spent like 7 years in what?
Yeah,
They
exactly.
had 7 years. I think they could have maybe laid the game out differently, and it would have not been as divisive for some people. You know what I'm saying?
Was it divisive? Okay.
Some people hate it. And it's
Yeah.
I'm
like,
not going over
I don't
this
see
again.
that.
Was there
I
was there a
don't-
political agenda, or was there just like a social agenda to that game?
No.
No,
It was just to
Well,
create.
you don't know what's
decision.
going through people's minds. You have
Yeah,
no clue.
you-
You know what I mean?
It was
Yeah.
just a creative
They did a fucking
decision.
awesome job.
We're just a creative decision of Neil Druckmann, and we'll just leave it at that. If you want to know more about that, just watch the spoiler calls that I did with Super, and you know everything. I'm not gonna talk about it anymore. I think I've talked about everything in the game. So
Yeah, it's hard to talk about it without spoiling stuff, but it is a freaking epic game. I loved it. It was fun.
yeah. It was
That's what
awesome.
matters. A lot of people don't
Yeah.
realize that. That's what matters. You know
I
what?
enjoyed
A lot
it.
of people don't like it. A lot of people wouldn't consider playing it. But in the end, the people that played it and enjoyed it, enjoy the fucking game. Who cares? You know what I mean?
I enjoyed it. I mean, it's definitely worth picking
Whoa.
up and playing.
Crispy just made sense. Alert.
Wow, you can go. Fuck yourself.
Hey, that's a
Right in
compliment.
the arse. I'm just saying.
That's a compliment.
No, it's really good, Jay. I mean,
I like the
if,
wow.
if you enjoy murdering
Little
people,
Assassin's Creed up in there.
you'll have fun.
Like, I enjoy a good story. I mean, even to this day, Alan Wake is probably one of my favorite games.
The story.
I thought the story of Alan Wake was
Story's
amazing.
awesome. Don't listen to Jago.
Story's
Yeah,
okay. I'm not
story's
gonna overhype it. Story's okay. It's not as good as the first one.
I just
Yeah, and see, that's something that I found over the interwebs is that people that are really invested in the first game and the story do not like the second game story.
Oh, I
Okay.
love
Okay,
Joe in there.
Jago, I'll say that. Did you really want the same shit to happen from the first game, or did you want something?
Shh.
No,
Shh.
what I didn't want,
enough.
I didn't want a zombie apocalypse. How's that?
Enough.
Well, they were never zombies.
No.
Flamish is the voice of reason.
No, Super. I think they could have took the story in a different direction than what they did, though.
I disagree. I thought they did an awesome job.
Okay, so what have the guys been playing the last week?
The Last of Us 2.
Dying Light.
I'm playing
Something
I'm playing
else?
the messenger.
I was just playing
I was
Pac-Man
playing the messenger.
Championship.
I know Indy's gonna love that.
Oh,
So,
it's
I,
an
I'm
awesome game.
playing a lot of Mortal Kombat 11. I
Yeah,
mean,
me
that's,
too.
that's what I've been doing.
Dude, I got a special surprise for everyone that's gonna be in Mortal Kombat 11 on Friday, because I've been spending a little bit of time in the game, collect a lot of things, and I got some special like costumes. I'm gonna go loop
If you
off for
if you
curveballs.
unlocked the original Scorpion mask that I've been trying to unlock before I did, I'll be upset.
Pay to win.
No, but like I already got the damn thing. But the thing is, you have to unlock it in the tag towers, and I haven't had a chance to play the tag towers.
I don't really play the tag tower. I mean, I would, but a lot of people ain't fucking with the tag tower today. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why. I mean, it's bullshit. The mask should be unlocked anyway because it was featured with like on this character with the skins that were
Exactly.
were advertised. You know, you get everything but the fucking mask.
That's some false advertising.
Let's just say I've put everyone in a different skin, I've put all my things around, and like it's gonna throw people for curveballs sometimes because some characters look like another character. It's fun. It's really fun to see.
I think I gotta spend some moolah because I haven't touched any of the customization whatsoever.
Oh, you have to do the crypt, man. Like the whole crypt. If you want
I'm
a
still-
lot of customization.
I'm still saving up. I went into the crypt like right after I got it and built up some cash and some hearts and some.
Have you put heads? Have you put the heads on the spikes or whatever?
Yes, I've almost done every character.
I don't know how to do that.
You just you have to do a fatality, 25 fatalities on each character in the game. And once you
then
do
you
that,
get their head.
once you do that, you walk up to the place where you see everybody's picture.
Right.
And if it's Liu Kang's picture behind that pedestal, if you've done 25 fatalities on Liu Kang, you'll be able to hit a button and hit the head will appear on the pedestal on the
I
spot.
see.
It's like Hell's Kitchen, you know, when the picture burns.
Basically something like that. And I've almost got everybody. I've almost got every character. If you remember, there was a glitch when the game came out.
Yes, I know, and I never got to it.
And I
before
didn't
they...
either, but Daz did, but I didn't.
Yeah,
But
I wish I had a.
I've almost got every character done a thousand for every character. I've almost got every head in their respective place now. But I haven't been back to the
I gotta
crypt in a long
start
time.
doing the single player and see how quick I can do it. I wonder.
Single player.
I think you're faster with the towers.
I would say single player was like 6-7 hours, maybe. I don't remember.
Yeah,
but
something like that.
I got plenty of warm up just playing people, so.
So I also want to say now I got my dildo sticks. I've been playing a lot of VR.
Congratulations!
Flamish,
you got your
I don't-
dildo sticks.
Flamish, this is a family show. You can't say those words.
It's funny you
Live
say
with-
that. I was
live
checking
with
out
Rob.
the stream from 2 weeks ago that you had on Twitch, and it said parts of this show will be muted due to copyright issues, but I don't know what parts were bleeped out.
Seriously?
What was copyrighted?
Mm, no idea.
I would-
Okay, I'll
Last time-
say
That's
my
bullshit.
light sticks. My light sticks.
I was
don't know.
playing
So-
Marvel vs.
You can
Capcom.
you can say
Bilbo.
you can say penis simulators.
Bilbo sticks. That's what it is. Bilbo.
No, so I've been playing a lot of Beat Saber and Super Hot, but damn those games.
Oh my
I
god, I
always
love
like
Super Hot in
Crash.
VR. Super Hot in VR is amazing.
I've never played it in VR.
So
I
nice.
got it on the Xbox.
Oh god, it's so good.
Oh,
Hey,
Oh,
speaking
graphic,
of
Super Hot
hold on.
in VR.
What?
Check that message I just sent you.
Where did you just send me a
Open up
message?
that message.
On Xbox?
I just just popped on your screen.
Okay, everyone's gonna see it. I hope you know that.
Good.
Husk is in the chat, boys.
What's happening?
What's up, Husk?
Read this message, everyone.
Pina colada.
I think what it says is Crispy likes to eat ponies.
Yeah, he does.
Delicious. Yes.
That's funny. Yeah, there's only like a 2-second delay, so it shouldn't be that bad. Oh, I forgot to play this one earlier.
The Last of Us 2 is overrated.
Like I can't hear it. I gotta go back to it now.
That was not funny. Whatever that was.
Yeah.
I didn't hear shit.
It was hilarity.
What the fuck?
So what? So okay. So I know that we're not a topic show, and we don't really give a shit about topics. Oh my god, another message. Okay, I have to go watch this. What does everyone think about the whole WB situation with Microsoft maybe buying them?
They should buy them.
I'm all for it.
Keep away from EA and whoever the fuck else was looking.
Yeah.
Do we know how legit that rumor is, or that just a little rumor around?
Well, everyone's jumping on it. Even
Wow.
I just feel like if they take it,
it's like Kirby's mom, but nobody ever has to do it.
I think if they take it, they should make like I hear most people say that like Batman should be exclusive to Xbox and PC.
Why not?
Because they have
Why not?
Spider-Man.
I agree.
If Sony's allowed to have Spider-Man, Xbox should be allowed to have something too.
Wait, who the
then-
fuck said
but then Mortal
Xbox
Kombat?
is? Who said Xbox is buying Warner Brothers? Where did this come from?
Everybody is.
It's all over. It's all over
respecting-
Twitter.
It's all
Oh, it's
over.
on Twitter. It must.
Yeah.
It must,
No,
it must
No,
be
but
true
Forbes,
then.
It's not
Forbes
just Twitter.
magazine
Yeah.
did an article on it.
It's
But they're interested.
'Cause
They're
they never
interested
get
in
anything
getting-
wrong.
they're
Yeah,
No,
but
I'm not
interested in
saying it's
in all-
true. What we're saying
but
is
in
that
all seriousness, it wouldn't
it is
make
something that's
sense
being
not
talked
to.
about a lot. That's all.
Yes.
That would be pretty sweet, though.
and then I would say like Mortal Kombat should
You
be
keep that multiplat.
yeah okay
Mortal-
you keep it
Mortal
multiplat, but with a catch, make it cross-play on every device, so Sony has to bend the knee.
And bend the knee.
I just honestly can't. I can't name a bad Batman game. Even Lego Batman was good.
You want to hear something funny? Ed Boon said he was all about Killer Instinct.
Oh yeah,
So-
Killer Instinct. I was gonna say you keep Mortal Kombat multiplat, but then come out with Killer Instinct versus Mortal
Yeah.
Kombat and make that exclusive.
Yeah, something
Yeah.
like that. Or,
I mean,
you know,
since that happened,
gift
Microsoft stock went up
appearances.
$30. So I don't know. I'm just saying.
I think it's a bullshit rumor.
You know what?
I don't
You could
think it
think
is.
that, but Game
don't
Pass
think it is.
has a lot to do with a lot of shit now.
Yeah, and also remember this never happened in the industry before, like most people say. I think I heard you say that before, Crispy, on another podcast.
This is unprecedented for a
Yeah.
company as big as AT&T to just say, you know what, we're done with gaming. You can have this. Now everybody says about the licenses. The thing is that the licenses, there's probably some kind of contractual thing that Microsoft would probably pay more for if needed, or it's included, because who's going to make the games for the IPs that these licenses are involved in? Because in the end, you're only making the movies now and whatever TV shows or whatever else you're going to do with it.
If
Okay.
Microsoft got WB and NetherRealm and all that shit, but they didn't buy the Mortal Kombat IP, who the fuck would want somebody else but other than NetherRealm to make Mortal Kombat?
Well, exactly.
And I also hope they're gonna, like, you have also Monolith games from Shadow of Mordor, Shadow of War.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
if they can
Two
do
great
something
games,
with
too.
the Nemesis system in another game.
Oh,
They
yeah.
have
The Lego games?
WB has a lot of
No.
assets that Microsoft would want also.
The-
and
the
I think
Nemesis
it's a
system.
logical thing.
Honestly,
The Nemesis
Microsoft
system-
would be stupid not to do it, because if Game Pass is the future for Microsoft, they want as much IP in there as possible.
Never gonna.
You didn't see that rumor the other day I posted on Twitter about the next Batman having a Nemesis system?
No.
Yeah.
The only
Oh,
Batman
really?
game that I've not finished is Arkham Knight, and it's because of the damn Batmobile. I can't get through those levels.
I love Arkham Knight.
But I want to beat it, and I
It's
think
a good game.
I'm gonna try hooking up my adaptive controller and using that to help me get through a couple of those levels, because it's the aiming and the shooting that I have trouble with.
Yeah,
In that game?
one-handed.
Yeah,
the
it's pretty
game
tough.
is really hard. Yeah.
No one our luck.
my
Xbox will have. They'll get WB, and then the first game they release is going to be Shazam.
I'm not that.
Do it, Jago.
Shazam!
Thank you.
bless you.
Hold on, my grandma's here. Jesus.
I
You know
can't
what?
hear you. I can't hear you.
You know what really sucks, Super? there was lots of awesome sound clips from last week that I couldn't record because the stream got taken down.
No.
That's bullshit. Too, 'cause I was gonna go back and watch it on Wednesday, and they took it fucking down. That's what I missed.
There are some really good ones there.
I think I know what happened. Actually, I don't think it was the cussing or anything.
It was a stripper.
No, because I just noticed this again because I deleted another video. There's like, I don't know why, but it says like if I go to my live stuff, it says there's like 5 things streaming, and I think I accidentally deleted the wrong video. So I think it's my bad that happened.
Damn you, Super!
Don't you record it too?
Hell no.
Wait a second, but you stream on Twitch and Mixer. Don't those record as well?
Mixer does.
Mixer
No,
does.
I stopped. I just do YouTube now. I don't do Mixer or Twitter or Twitch or whatever. Mixer ain't gonna be here anyway, so.
Jake, can you play the TV Smash thing?
Oh yes, I'll play Smash TV. But I have to tell you that Smash TV's, I tried it yesterday and it's hard. Twin stick shooters are hard with one hand, but I'm gonna try it.
This game is so cool. I played it so much on the NES, and I was looking for the name, and I think a couple of weeks ago I found the name again. So I'm actually looking at the way to play it. So now I know there's an arcade version. I'll probably buy it.
Jay, I got this on my arcade 1-up machine. You know how this is a twin stick shooter?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know it's got 1 player and 2 player. You know, so it's not, the arcade machine is not built to really play twin stick shooter, but you can play it. But you have to when you play this, but you have to use the buttons to turn. It's kind of aggravating. Like
I see what you're saying. Yeah, that would be
right.
Wait a minute, is my arch nemesis in here?
Who's that?
Oh my god.
He
has arrived.
NES is
Straight from
NES
the
version.
fucking Castle Grayskull. How did this happen?
It looks entirely the same.
We got
I'm
Hebot
getting an
and
orgasm.
Skillabot. I know that
How did you let He-Man in here?
Can you guys hear me?
Oh, we can hear you,
Oh
Hebot.
yes. What's up, people?
Where's Skeletor? I'm gonna hit him with that castle.
Now we have finally met.
How are you guys? How are you, my brother?
We're doing great, man. Thanks for coming.
Hello, Heba.
Thanks for taking on the invitation. We appreciate
Fast
it.
and
so much.
late.
No, I know the pleasure's all mine. I'm just, I'm still trying to work out the kinks because I haven't done Hangouts in a while and I can't really hear unless it's through the TV. So I don't want to create no echoes.
Oh, there's no echoes for sure.
No echo.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything.
Hey-Bot, I'm selling a bunch of my toys, man. Because I gotta get it. I'm selling a bunch of my toys because I gotta get a car and insulin for.
Oh, that fucking sucks. Dude. It seems like every time you get on your A game, start building up your collection, something unfortunate always happens. That sucks.
Yeah, but those Masters of the Universe are worth a lot of money.
Oh,
I
for
ain't
real.
even-
You could get a lot of money for them, but they're hard as hell to get back too. You know that.
Oh yeah.
That is
They're too
true.
pricey because they're out of print.
Easy come, easy go.
I guess okay, Super despised the Japanese knockoff version.
Hell
What
no.
was that? I'm sorry.
Can't fake a Super
you mean
7 product.
She-Man
Yes.
Oh,
and Hero?
Hera.
You're oh, wow.
and Grossman.
Festo.
and Fisto.
Hey, the red-haired bearded brother.
We got Infisto, we got Heatbot, we got Skeletor all on the same podcast. We need
We're the
Jago, you
ultimate
can be
podcast. We get no respect, man. We've got the
Podcast
ultimate
is definitely
podcast.
multicultural.
Jacob could be Ram
Sorry,
Man.
did I say podcast? What am I supposed to say, Flamish? What's the word?
What?
What's
Sorry,
the
I'm-
word
It's
that we're supposed
definitely
to use?
multicultural.
We're not a podcast. What are we?
We're together, bear.
We are live entertainment.
Live entertainment.
Oh no,
Crispy- Crispy
we're
Bomb's
a
trap
live show. Live entertainment.
Sure.
Oh my God.
Whatever. We're not a podcast. I hate that term.
Hold on, I'm gonna look at our messages.
This game is just carnage. Like it's total
Yes.
carnage. I know. It's
It
like
reminds me of that. Do you remember
Running
that
Man.
side one
Yeah, it's
for
like the
Call of
Running Man.
Duty?
Yeah. Yeah.
And they implemented into the game. I played the shit out of that.
No.
Which one? Same reason why.
I know. We're leisure live show.
A leisure live show. That's good, but that does sound a little adult.
Yeah, we're all adults here. I mean,
Speak
if
for
your
yourself.
child should go to bed now.
Speak for yourself.
I'm the youngest on the podcast. I should.
What have you
Like,
been
this is the
playing?
game. Like this
What
is
you
one of my
trying to
first
say,
games
bro?
I
What you
played.
trying to
So
say?
What's up? Go ahead. Well,
What have you been playing?
somebody
You
asked
bought
me that, and I heard it. I heard it.
Yeah,
your
Super-
master skeleton.
Ah, my master. Uh-oh.
Your brother. Aren't
You see
we
what I
like
was
cousins?
saying?
Wait, hold on. In Masters Universe world, isn't King Randor both their father or something?
He's my father and your uncle.
See, did you ever know Skeletor and
Wait,
He-Man
are
were
they family?
related?
what?
Huh?
That's ridiculous.
Sounds like a real life situation in the South or somewhere in Alabama.
Hey, super. You should make that sound that Skeleton makes.
Oh, he by us asked what you were playing, what you've been playing.
I've been trying to play. I've been trying to play the Messenger. I'm in the middle of the Ghostbusters Remastered. I'm in the middle of Last of Us. Trying to play what was that other the other one that came out not too long ago? Really awesome retro style, like damn, what's the game?
Not the
Christ
messenger.
almighty.
Is it the messenger?
Huh?
The messenger?
No, it wasn't Messenger. There's another one that came out before. Because remember, the new Shantae also came out, so I was trying to get that. Didn't get to pick it up yet, the latest one, because I beat all the other ones. It's an awesome series.
Yeah.
I really like the Shantae series. I just beat the Takeover because I did the review on it to do the giveaway that Pelican 13 sent me. And what was the other one I was playing on? So like a retro style. I forgot.
I'm absolutely loving the messenger.
Oh, Messenger's nice. It's just not as hard as the original Ninja Gaiden, but it's good.
Listen, I'm happy it's not as hard.
I figured
I
you'd
need
say
to
that.
try that game.
Yeah, I figured you'd say it. It's nice though. It's fun. It's
I
good.
still haven't. I got it downloaded. I still haven't had a chance to try it.
Right.
And the dialogue is hilarious. Like you talk to the shopkeeper, and he has all these crazy stories to tell you, and the
Right.
the little Quirble dude that collects your crystals if you die. He always makes fun of you when you die. It's hilarious.
Right.
Got what you call it? Soul Calibur 6 downloaded too. I still ain't tried that.
Nice. I
Oh,
love that
dude,
game
I'm
too.
wrecking. I'm playing it right now. I'm freaking wrecking the computer. They're so bad.
Who do you play as mostly, Crispy?
I mean, if I was gonna pick a character, it would be probably Taki. I think.
You know who I play, and I've been playing this guy since Soul Calibur 1. Is I always play. Jesus Christ! Why can't I got the nunchucks?
Oh,
Maxi?
Helix.
Maxi.
Or
I
not
always
Helix,
play
not
Maxi.
Maxi, yeah.
Oh,
He's
you talking
always
about
been
Soul
my favorite.
Calibur?
Yeah.
Yeah,
For me,
Max
it's Bolo.
was my son's favorite character since he was little with the nunchucks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
was
he's
my
pretty
favorite
awesome.
too. That's why I was able to remember his name because I hadn't played Soul Calibur forever.
Right. I used to be really fond of the Last Bronx on the Sega Saturn,
Yeah.
where you fought with the sticks, the weapons and stuff. I really like that fighter. I wish they kind of reintroduced it because it's one of the better ones that they did, like Fighting Vipers as well. It was also pretty good.
That's you
Yeah,
can
the
get that
game I
on.
was trying to remember was
I'm playing
the
against Mitsurugi right now, just destroying people.
Oh, Mr. Rugi was always tough too.
Itsurugi.
He used to have
That
that,
was the game I
that
was trying
attack
to
that was
remember.
almost like
Word
it was almost like a dragon punch with a sword.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Super sending me more messages that I gotta read.
If you want to request, just send a graphic out a message on Xbox.
But I was trying to tell you the other game I was talking about, John, was the freaking Jay. I mean the fucking what's it called? Huntdown. The Huntdown. That's what I was playing.
Oh, okay.
The Huntdown. Yeah, pick that up. That's a good game too. It feels very reminiscent to the Terminator on Sega CD.
Right.
Very reminiscent. Nice game.
Oh my.
So what was the main topic you were talking about before?
We don't have topics.
Okay. Sorry.
We talk about some gaming stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll bring up stuff like the Warner Brothers acquisition, and Super
were
will
talking
just
about
shoot
it
it
earlier.
down because he doesn't want it to happen.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't think. It's so far fetched. I just don't.
Dude, you know AT&T is really looking to sell them, right?
Well,
Hey,
they're in a lot of debt.
Jago, hold that thought, graphic guy. Check your messages real quick.
They bought, I guess they were over $200 million in debt.
Yeah, but AT&T just doesn't want them flat out. They've been very vocal. They don't want them at all.
Yes,
And-
it's a thing, Super.
More than likely, that means they're not going to take care of it.
Do I have to read this out loud? And do I get money if I read it out loud?
You can't read it out loud.
Oh,
Jago
no.
has crabs? Does he? What do you mean? Is it soft shell crab?
Typo.
Is it,
Typo. I meant to say
I
is
had-
eating.
I had king crab legs earlier.
yeah. Is he eating sushi?
I thought I heard him eating crabs. So it's a typo. I'm sorry. My bad.
Super, you're so stupid.
Terrible.
I take that as a compliment.
Oh god. Nah, man, but like, who was it? EA and 2K
2K, Activision.
and Activision looking to buy.
Yeah, they went to Amazon too. They went to Amazon. I guess they got they didn't like.
I
the
mean,
deal
there's only so many people that could afford them.
Yeah, I could afford them exactly. Great point. Yeah, that's true.
And if I had to pick one to pick them up, it'd be Microsoft.
To be honest, yeah, somebody needs to pick them up because if they don't, I'd rather them stick around than go away because there's a lot of nice IPs and a lot of nice developers that
Big time.
Not
actually
only that,
sit there. You know.
Yeah,
Not
somebody
only
needs to
that,
pick
guys.
them up. I don't want Mortal Kombat to go away.
No,
you know?
not
No.
only that, guys. If you looked at Twitter, there was a lot of polls, and there was
Yeah.
a poll that said even the PlayStation guys wanted to go to Microsoft.
Oh, well,
Well,
I mean, so, I don't know if Sony has the capital long term to keep them around.
No,
no.
they're a hardware company. They can support so many more studios at the moment. I feel like, especially now with the PlayStation 5, I think they're gonna sell at not at a loss, but like
They had a loss.
break
Well, they have
even.
to. It's expensive, the hardware, you know.
They're gonna break even, and I don't
Yeah.
think they're gonna sell it at a profit.
But once you try to uniform a consoles that with that type of specs that you usually just see on a PC, it becomes very expensive, right? So the reality of it is that they make money, but they don't make profit as much as a company like Microsoft, obviously, or Amazon for that matter.
Yeah.
So, if Microsoft decides, listen, we want to sell, I don't know, let's say 400, and I know that's far-fetched, but I'm just saying, at 400, they very well can do that without having to worry about how much they're going to lose, especially when they already have so much established things like Game Pass, which is a good option for a lot of people, whether you like it or not, because you can also buy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have the option to buy. You can still own your games, and that's what makes it kind of nice. But it also makes it very comfortable for that single mother, those grandparents to take care of their grandkids.
Yep.
People that are maybe not economically stable with a job right now. Just a lot of freedom there. And that's how I see it. I don't see it as it trying to really take away, even though I know Danny would argue that with me. But I don't see it as them trying to take away your rights for ownership, because you can buy it and obviously you can get discounts.
Yep.
But at the same time, I also respect and I also feel that we need physical copy and medium, no matter what anybody thinks or say, because if physical medium leaves, then we have to worry about that blacklist territory where if licensing starts to become issues and people want to be greedy, we lose licensing rights, and guess what? Even though we pay for certain games,
You
they
can't
take it
play
away from us. We're screwed.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Good point. Very good point.
Yep.
And I
Yeah,
try to
if
tell
you-
people that all the time. Yeah, Phineas, I try to tell people that all the time. Like when Danny goes, oh, well, I don't like it, I understand where he's coming from. You understand? But I also understand when people say, "Well, it's helpful for me," because I think it's something that could. I think it's a program that could live in it coexist with the world that gaming offers now.
Yeah.
It's just an option, you know. Like we got DVDs, we got Blu-rays, we got 4Ks. I know people still buy DVDs for Christ's sakes. And you know, like same thing with CDs. You still buy CDs, maybe not as easy as before because a lot of people don't even sell them anymore.
Yeah,
But but the thing different with CDs is you can't just get access of the game, the music just like that and burn them easily and just steal them unless somebody else pays and pirates it over, right? You know what I mean? With a game, you have a lot of other issues because now you're talking about developers, composers. You got to pay a lot of more people.
Yeah.
Actors, the voiceovers that are actors as well, or voiceover actors. So it's a very different type of meaning. So when people say, "Oh, it's like the music business," no, it really isn't, because the music's just the actual artist. And that's it. Unless he has people that write music for him and he's under another publisher or something like that. That's different. But with Game Pass, you have to. It's all those people you got to worry about. How you're gonna divide, how you're gonna do things. So I just think it could coexist, and a lot of people, for some reason, feel like no, it can't coexist. I think it can, because the convenience, I know, seems like it outweighs, right, the negative. But that one negative that digital has, can be a game breaker where it would change gaming to the point where it could crash or it could ruin it, because if we lose internet quality or something happens when we can't get access to it or anything that
that shit happens to me all the time. I don't have access to shit.
Exactly.
Okay, we got an Xbox event coming up. Like, one thing that will piss me off if it's all Game Pass this, Game Pass that. Now, yeah, I mean, sure, people like it, and hopefully Game Pass does take away the gold subscription. I'm hoping Xbox does that, but I don't want this event to be all Game Pass crap that I don't care about.
You have to remember, all first-party games are coming to Game Pass, so
I
they're
don't
gonna
give a
talk about
fuck.
Game Pass.
Well,
Okay, you don't give a fuck, but I
Danny, I see
do.
your point. Danny, I see your point, and I get it. But I think the reason why they keep pushing is because they're just seeing big numbers. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And those big numbers, believe it or not, well, you know,
Because it's $1. It's
I
fucking
know.
free.
Super,
I
I'm
know
not Super. I'm not reading those messages unless you donate me money.
Fuck.
You're stupid.
Did you see the rumor today that it could be Cyberpunk coming to Game Pass like a couple months after release? Did you see that?
Oh, I saw that. Maybe. I don't think so.
Put that rumor with the Warner Brothers.
Okay, but I have a question before we get into that subject. Super, what does pancakes mean?
Uh-oh.
I really want to know.
Pancakes.
What do you mean she makes?
I mean,
you
in the morning, she made me pancakes.
So you're saying you
I
spent
thought
the
she'd serve you up a taco or something. You were just confusing
Before
taco
or
with
after you put your pants
Well,
on?
she gave me a taco that night.
Well, let's just hope it wasn't that time of month because you want any red sauce on it.
Oh God. That's
Jesus, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I just thought that one out before saying it out loud.
Hey, don't apologize. There's been worse said on the show, believe me.
You can't go wrong with pancakes, though.
No, exactly. Even if pancakes is the name of your cat.
Do you know what's funny about pancakes in Belgium? They're like a lot thinner. Like in America,
Those
when you see
are
pancakes,
called crepes.
flinches.
what's a crepe?
You never had a crepe?
Yeah.
I never fucking heard of a crepe.
Okay, so crepes are just.
Super thought a crepe was something that was a venereal disease.
Oh, baby.
Oh, sorry, Mrs. Das. Be with you in a minute. I love Phil
Yeah, it
Spencer.
Clown says Super buys Game Pass dollar deals. Don't let him fool you.
Dude, I'm not even subscribed to The Last of Us 2 is
He has
overrated.
Ultimate, that's why.
Yeah, got it.
Dude, the fucking PSN or PS Plus, whatever. I love Game Pass. Xbox Gold. Yeah, Game Pass. PS Now, Game Pass, they can all kiss my ass.
No, I'm right there with you.
You know what I
I'm right
don't.
there
You
with-
know what I don't
And
like.
Nintendo's shitty subscription can
What I-
kiss my ass.
What
too.
I don't. What I don't like about the Game Pass mentality is really what I don't like is that a lot of people they'll be like, I like Game Pass, right?
Yeah.
But then at the same time, they're trying to sell the idea of, well, I like supporting my hobby or my games,
I
but
love
they won't
Game
go
Pass.
and buy
Oh,
the game.
yeah,
They'll
Game
just play it
Pass.
on Game Pass and be like, oh, I'll buy it whenever it's on sale.
Yeah.
That's the mentality of Game Pass that I don't like.
Well,
If you are supporting it,
Well, with people
Yeah,
without
yeah.
money, I have to respectfully disagree because in the end, I get to play more games that I probably
Yeah, I
wouldn't
know,
have played,
I know. But I'm talking
and
about like
it only makes sense
Go ahead. I'm sorry, go ahead.
to allow that to happen. I mean,
Mhm.
it's very pro-consumer, but at the same
yes.
time, I understand where you're coming from. I do.
Yeah,
I think
no.
you have to see, like, it's a company, they know what they're doing. If they say, hey, you can play Game Pass and you can play all our first party titles and all our games that are on the server for $15 a month, I'm not gonna ask where they're gonna get the money from if you don't buy the game.
What
So
irks-
I'm like,
Right,
okay,
yeah,
just
yeah,
do for
Xbox
me.
got all you guys fucking brainwashed. Jesus Christ.
what irks me is
okay, wait a second.
Why am I brainwashed? Why?
But you have to-
Because that's all I fucking hear, like on any podcast. Game Pass at least 200 times. Every other word's Game Pass this, Game Pass
Because
that.
Game Pass is
I'm
amazing.
Fuck
Uh,
yeah,
uh,
Game Pass.
That's why you
In
hear
your
it.
opinion,
I didn't pay a dime for Soul Calibur right now, and I'm playing it, so
You will
I'm
be.
pretty freaking happy.
All right, so GameFly is okay, but Game Pass isn't.
I didn't subscribe to that shit either.
Okay, well that's the same
Yeah,
difference.
with the Blockbuster
I mean, we
and
used to go down to Redbox before they got rid of their games.
Never
It
did
was the
that
same
shit either.
difference. You were renting it.
Redpool is very same difference, like you said, but it's even better because you've got so many games in there. Game
Right.
like one game at a time. I think when you send it in the mail,
Yo, you
price,
But-
you
But
get
all you're doing is paying for time. That's it. Your time. You don't have
you
to
get like
you
a
don't own
game,
shit.
for But like what I was trying to say when Crispy said before, my point when I say that is like especially like with like let's say the exclusives, right? Yes, they get paid upfront. A lot of the third parties, right?
Yeah.
And it makes it easier to buy the more multi-plats and concentrate on those, and still we get to play the exclusive. But if you're saying that you're a fan of a product and you enjoy a game, but yet you're hiding behind the Game Pass model of, well, I could just play my exclusive there and that's it. And I don't have to worry about buying them, even though you have a right to feel that way. It kind of makes you sound hypocritical to a certain point, right? And depending on your position, like if your position is it's easier for you economically, I can't argue, right? But if you are a hobbyist and you've been doing this for so many years and you know that it's not cheap and it's expensive, but it's the hobby you embrace, then ownership for games you like, especially if they're exclusives, right, is something that is kind of traditional, right? But it's not traditional in a bad sense to be bad or to make it to undermine the consumer friendly aspect of Game Pass. It's just if you're a gamer, you like ownership. Like root gamers like us, most of us, we like to own great games.
I love to own the physical copy. I'm like Noof Nukem. I'm with
That's what I'm
you.
trying to say, right?
Physical copies do not need to go away, but I cannot afford to buy all these games. So Game Pass for me is a godsend. But if I could afford to go out and buy the physical copy, would I? Hell yeah, because I love physical media. I don't want it to go away. I don't want to be down to just only digital. Where
I agree. I understand.
Like you were saying, if we get into an all digital future, we don't own shit. And if they pulling the plug, even though you paid your money for it, you have no way to access the shit.
Buy hard drives, not
now?
shelves. Buy hard drives, not shelves.
Games. There are some games on PlayStation that they did take down because of licensing issues, and you can even play the games anymore. Yeah, on Xbox too. But I do want to say that's the reason why I call myself the casual gamer on YouTube on the banner that I made with Jay. Because I'm a guy. I'm in a financial stable position, right? I don't need more money. I can buy whatever I want. I have like 600 euros every month that I spend on whatever the fuck I want.
Let's take into consideration you're not married and have no kids too.
Right.
Yes.
Exactly. That's a
Yeah.
big
Okay.
consideration.
So
Big.
so I do want to say, okay, I feel like they know what they're doing. It's a company. They got a lot of money. Okay. They
Yeah,
said
we could
Game
tell that
Pass.
with Mixer. Just saying.
Game Pass is the future. Yeah, they're gonna put like first-party titles in there. It's amazing. When games release on PlayStation that I like, I'm gonna buy them immediately.
Let's be
When
honest.
games
Let's be honest,
from-
Flamish. Microsoft didn't come up with this idea of a rental subscription. They just watched the market of how people cut the cable and pick and choose what subscriptions to buy, and everybody, they watch the digital purchases going up every year. They just adapted to where the market is going.
Yes,
To-
and then you see
The
when
Last
you
of
look
Us
at
2 is
all the
overrated.
subscribing numbers they're getting from the Game Pass. After a while, it's gonna make more of a profit for
Yeah,
all
because
the
they get
developers.
that monthly, Flemish.
I
You're
love
right.
Game Pass. Fuck
That,
yeah,
that
Game Pass.
10 million base, whatever it is, they get that monthly. Whether
Yeah,
they're paying
so
it as a whole for the year or every month, that's, let's say, 10 million people or over at $10. Let's just say they're getting charged. If they're regulars, if they're first timers, maybe you get the $1 deal, the $5 deal. $10, 10 million people plus, that's monthly. That's a lot of bread. So it's
You know what I get tired of hearing too? People's like, well, Game
Yeah,
Pass
so-
is only $1. The only people
Right.
that paid $1 was us people that are in the know. They didn't get
Right, right.
they didn't get the deal.
I
They
think
didn't
it's
get
$1.
they didn't get the dollar deal like I did for 3 years.
no,
Right.
And I
actually,
did.
when you want to start with Game Pass, the first month is $1.
Yes,
You wouldn't
yes.
say
If you haven't done it yet, but like
Yeah,
I got
paid
it for
$15.99 twice every month.
yeah. See, I had enough gold build up where if I paid $1 to convert it, I got 3 years. But
Right.
most people do not pay. They did it one time, it might have got 3 months or whatever. But most people are paying the $15 a month. I hate
I
to hear,
love Game
well, I
Pass.
paid only,
Fuck yeah,
everyone only
Game
pays
Pass.
$1. If motherfuckers only paid $1, Microsoft would have cut that shit out already and dropped it like Mixer. Let's
But
be
I
honest.
think if
How about
it's
ABC and
$15 a month,
CBS? When you sign up, it's free, but you still got to put a credit card, right? So you get the first
Yep.
month free.
Yep.
What happens when you forget to unsign up for it and
They
and
keep charging.
cancel it? Yeah, exactly.
right.
So that first month was free, but they still made their money.
Right?
And it's also like when it's actually $10 for Game Pass and $5 for
Yes.
the live, because
$10
live is
for
still
Game Pass,
60.
but hey, if you want to play multiplayer, you got to buy gold too, so that's 20.
No, you don't.
Or it's
It's
15
$5
No,
bucks.
no,
for PC.
no. You pay 15 months.
I didn't say
50
PC.
per
I said
month.
no on console. If you want
Yeah, no.
if you want
Okay.
Game Pass, it's $10. But if you want to play online, you got to do Game Pass Ultimate, which is
Well,
15,
guess what? There's a
which
rumor
is
going
180
around.
bucks a
There's-
year
There's a
That's what I
rumor going
mean.
around that
for no ownership of
in
fucking
July,
nothing.
Microsoft is going to
Do it
announce
away with
free gold.
Yeah. That's a
They need
rumor.
to do that. Dude, I will be clapping Microsoft if they do free gold.
That would be awesome.
Because now Game Pass is their revenue stream.
We gotta also remember Game Pass is for discovery, because what it's doing
Yes.
is a lot of games that we couldn't probably afford because we prioritize other stuff, or for people that just I don't really like the way that game looks, and then they see it on Game Pass, they try it out, they actually like it, and they're actually buying them because these
Yeah.
are the testimonies that a lot of these developers are saying. They're like,
I
yo,
get-
And
Couple
that,
weeks ago, I
that's what
played
It's
we're
not
at.
even that. It's not
Venus
even that.
Pitch.
When you
I would
look
never
at
pay
Game
Venus
Pass,
that.
when you look at all the games in Game Pass, they have the indie developers. I think they get more money out of Game Pass than that they get out of sales. Like
Right.
there are
there's
certain
been
games
testimonies
I
already from
played.
several developers. Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's certain games I would never have played before if
Absolutely.
it wasn't on
Hey,
Game
we used to have free demos. I remember those good old days.
Deliver us the moon. I would
Hey,
never.
Danny,
pay
that's
that.
kind of like what Game Pass is if you look at it. It's almost like a new demo system. To
It
be
is,
honest,
but now you got to pay for it.
Deliver us
Well,
the
yeah,
moon.
but you're not getting a demo.
You're
You're
not
getting a full game.
Get the full
you're
game.
getting over 200 games. You know what I mean? It's not like you're getting one or two. The demo just to bring maybe 8.
Right.
I
And how-
chased a line
and how
of
many
trucks
times
that
has a demo
take
not
those
been-
pieces of underwear to the cleaners?
Yeah, but how many
just
times has a
make
demo
you
not
sniff
been
them?
an exact replication of the gameplay that
Right,
you're going to
right,
play in the
that's
real
true.
game?
Yeah, that's true.
Also remember,
Like
At least these are full games. Yeah, these are full games.
Deliver Us the Moon, I would have never ever bought that game or
That's
even
when I
tried
came.
it.
The music is amazing.
And I played it through Game Pass, and I was amazed. I was like, I would have never bought this game.
Amazing for that game.
Jago, you gotta
the
flip
turning
over
point-
$180 a year when your dollar shit runs out.
yes.
But here's the thing:
I
we
will.
were spending
know.
way
Wait,
more
Jay,
than that
are you?
already. I was spending way
do.
more than $180
I doubt it.
a
I
year
doubt
on
it,
games,
Cooper.
and games that I never finished.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
try- I'll try to get it for cheaper than that for like on deals and stuff. You know what I'm talking
Yeah, yeah.
I spent
Like,
Good
see,
luck with all the DLC and shit you buy too when your Game Pass subscription runs out, or if you
I
have a
don't-
hard
I-
month and can't afford.
I haven't bought any
That-
DLC for a game I don't own physically.
Okay,
I told you guys,
okay,
I don't
but
buy
I understand what you're saying by hard months, and that may happen to some people, and I feel bad for those people.
Not to me.
But I've worked at the same company for 17 years, and I'm in the union. I don't plan on losing my job anytime soon.
Hey, and at this state the world's in right now, anything could fucking happen.
I
You could
agree.
lose.
Yeah.
I agree.
Like,
But my
and then,
point
hey,
is,
and then what? You don't have access to any of these games that you.
Well, here's the funny
you
thing.
have it in
One
your head that
thing,
you
like,
You've got the Microsoft rewards or Xbox rewards that you have online that you do
Yeah,
via
that
Game
helps.
Pass
that's right.
Yeah.
through the internet.
Yeah.
You got all that
Well,
stuff.
I use Microsoft rewards to buy PlayStation games. That's how smart they are.
That's fine, but that's you know the beauty of it. You're not forced to spend it there. You can, put it wherever you want.
That's-
But you're saving your money,
You
right?
should,
Like, you're
what
making
Dread's
money.
saying is you should be praising it because you're able to do whatever the hell you want. Because they
I
don't
mean,
care.
I put down 120
According to
I've- I've
Microsoft
praised
money.
Xbox rewards many times on this show.
Right, but
Many
I've
times.
also bought what was it? Ghost Recon Wildlands, right? I bought the maximum out there, which was like 110, 120, right? I'm still
Yeah.
playing it now, but that was at that time that was my one of two games for the year, and if I'm gonna do that, that's the kind of game I'm doing, right?
Yeah.
But if it wasn't for that, I'd have to buy the base game and then be like, oh, I'm out of all the expansions, so I'm not gonna do it. But that's one of those games I know I would buy the expansion. So when I have to pick and choose what I do. Which games do I play? There was a time that there was a lot of people playing this game and that game, and I'm like, I can't afford it because I picked this one game.
Let's
Yeah,
put it to you this way, Super. Game Pass is so powerful. I saw on Twitter today, when my very limited time before I got home from work, I saw a couple people on Twitter saying about that rumor about Cyberpunk coming maybe to Game Pass. I saw a couple people on Twitter saying, if that's true, I'm going to cancel my pre-order. Just
I'm actually
just to play it in
doing the
Game
same.
Pass.
Way to
Right.
fuck up the game.
I'm actually doing the same. If it comes to Game Pass, dude, I can buy another game for that game. So why would I even buy that game if it comes into Game Pass?
That's the
that-
mentality of Xbox Game Pass owners. Don't buy shit, just fucking
Okay.
earn it for $1.
Prime
That's
example.
why-
You could always buy the collector's version.
You always say $1 until it's not
Yeah,
$1
so I'll
anymore.
tell you about the collector's editions, right? I've been thinking about that. I've not bought a collector's edition in like 5 years.
You
Last
can't find a
collector's
collector's
edition?
edition now.
The
Good luck.
last collector's edition I bought was of The Witcher 3. I sold it after a year because I needed cash in that day. Yeah, I sold it for like 50. No, I think 100 because there was someone at the store. But basically, the thing is, when you buy collector's edition, it's so much more. You can actually buy 2 games. So
Right, but
I'm not gonna buy collector's editions anymore. It just gives me more options to buy other games. Now I do have the cash to buy collector's edition. I still don't want to, because I do want to experience more games.
I will if it comes with a statue. How
Oh, the
about
last
that?
one I bought was the Mortal Kombat one with the head.
Well, I remember when I
That's
bought
cool.
The funny thing is, I can still buy that. I can still buy
Right.
the Mortal Kombat today in an online store. I know. I actually showed a lot of pictures on Twitter as well a couple of weeks ago with all sorts of collector's editions that are still for sale on PC. So amazing.
Well, you didn't send me
Even
that
the
link.
Pip-Boy,
What's
even the
going on?
Pip-Boy one, even the Pip-Boy one is still for
Oh, the one-
sale.
like they had the one for the Final Fantasy. Remember the remake? It came with a Play Arts Kai action figure, right, or
Mhm.
collector's figure. But that shit was really tight. overly pricey. But the figures alone go for like 150 in the market anyway. That's regular price.
I think a lot of people who's got Game Pass are really, and like I know I've really enjoyed it, and I've tried games I would never try before. Like Crispy's old lady, she said, "I agree, Dragon. I've tested out different games I never would have bought off the shelf on Game Pass and thoroughly enjoyed them. There were some that sucked, which made Game Pass worth it for me." And that's a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
It's not only that. I played today. Today I played Panzer Dragoon. It's from the Xbox original, right? I've played the game for 5 minutes, didn't like it, but that's something I never experienced. Because of Game Pass, I can actually do that.
And trust me, Super, you know I'm right there with you, brother.
You guys should be the fucking poster childs of fucking Game Pass for.
No, Super, look, I'm right there with you,
I
brother.
love Game Pass.
You don't
Game
want
Pass.
All right, here you go.
Hey, anyone who watches this stream later, get 20 cases of beer and play a drinking game and drink every time someone says Game Pass.
Super, I'm gonna spite you. I'm gonna actually make a video about Game Pass later.
Look, you know what's also another good reason that
I love this game.
With no joke, with Game Pass is that it's a very good platform for those up and coming independent developers that like don't really have the money, since everything now it's it's self-published now. You know, it's not like in the 360 area with the Xbox Arcade that you had to get a publisher. Now everything's self-published, and that's why a lot of people had problems. You know, like the people that did Cuphead, making games, I think it was, or Studio MDHR, I think it was, and they had to get
MDHR,
they had to refinance their home and stuff until Microsoft actually helped them out or whatever. I think it's just very good. It's a very good platform, and I think it just changed the game in the sense for people like, that are very small, making these small games by themselves that can actually bring it out, that if they put it in a physical copy in the store, right, it will get overshadowed and overlooked by the big ones, like the Assassin's Creed,
of course,
the God of Wars, and things like that. And with this, it's almost like they can actually have a platform or a space where they can be rock stars. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh yeah, most definitely.
And I think that's
the end goal though. This whole thing has been planned around making an app for xCloud to just do Game Pass. I mean, that's all they're focused on pretty much, is an app, a cloud app to play. Just click the app and play Game Pass games, and that's what they're focused around.
You know, this shit's gonna be on.
When you say the term Game Pass games, it's almost like you're belittling those games.
No,
those games are awesome games.
I'm just saying. That's what I'm not insulting it. I'm just saying.
All the expansions from
that wasn't an insult.
Everybody started playing Witcher again. It's free to play, and now they want to play all the expansions, and they're pulling it up.
What I meant was the games that are on Game Pass. I didn't mean that as an insult.
Okay, just give me. I'll put one example. Jay, you play the Messenger. Would you have bought the game if you didn't know?
The only reason I wouldn't have bought it is because I didn't watch enough reviews on it. Had I seen a review on it, I probably would have bought it because it's right up my alley. Like, I love that type of game.
I wouldn't have bought it.
There's just certain type of games you buy, you like, you'll buy it.
Yeah.
I like the game, but I wouldn't have bought it. I'll tell you that right now. I just kept on playing it tonight before I got on.
Let's put it this way: I had never heard of Deliverance the Moon until it went into Game Pass, and then I watched a few videos on it, and I was like, yeah, I'm playing that.
I'm actually went blind.
If it never went into Game Pass, I would have never even heard about it.
I mean, back in the 90s, back in the 90s, we bought games based on the cover art, right?
Yes. Yeah. Oh yes.
So, but things have changed. And honestly, 100%, I'm not lying when I say this. I do not buy games based on reviews unless I like the look of the game. If I like the look of the game and I think it's right up my alley, I may go and listen to a review of somebody who talks about it. But I don't. It's not my only reason why I purchase it.
One of the last times I did that, Jay,
why aren't you guys all like uppity about PS Now or whatever the fuck that shit's called? That's got like twice as many games as fucking
Yeah,
Game Pass.
but-
I'm not.
But hey, you guys
It's not
aren't
day
sure
and
like
date.
that
It's
bullshit.
not day and date,
I'm-
baby.
Who cares?
Not day and date.
Like we
They're
said,
day and
who
date.
cares? Hey,
What do you mean, who cares?
They
What do
got
you mean,
tons
who
of
cares?
They got tons of games.
Can I download all the
games?
Yeah,
They
I
got
do want
tons
to
of
see
games
like
you would never try before unless you tried PSN. But
Super.
you don't see me cheerleading their stupid bullshit.
Super.
I've
I'm
tried
not,
like
I'm not that way with PS now. I've told you. Tried it in 2015, and then I
Yeah, but it's streaming. Only the PS4.
Tried
No,
it
it's
like
not.
last
Stop.
year,
You can download
again,
everything.
and
You
it
gotta-
was.
But not for
PS4.
PC. You have to stream.
But I tried. I played The Last of Us again. This is before I got my PS3 back. I played The Last of Us again, and I only streamed it, and it was phenomenal. When I tried it in 2015, it was garbage. But I don't subscribe to PS Now because I don't have time for one to be on both consoles. I barely have time to be on one.
That's
it'd
my
be a
problem
waste.
too.
It'd be a waste of my money to subscribe to PS Now and just let
It's
PS
the
Now
same
sit there.
fucking thing. Besides games being day and date, like you guys were bragging about, I wouldn't have tried this game or I wouldn't have tried that game. It's the same shit, but like we all don't have like pom poms
It's
like
the same
cheerleading.
shit, but it's a different freaking place you're subscribing to, and it just doesn't do
Okay,
it.
but not
It's-
only
it's-
not you have to understand,
it's
Super,
cheaper
that
and they're twice as
not
many
only
games.
are they asking us to subscribe to their service, they're also asking us to buy their joysticks because, as you know, I tried to play Spider-Man on PS
gotta-
Now and
you
I
gotta
couldn't get
use
through it with my Xbox controller.
Do you not have to have an Xbox controller to play Game Pass games on PC? Or am I just imagining shit?
My point is, I already own an Xbox controller.
Oh, okay. I already own a PlayStation controller.
No,
Well, see, and I don't. I don't want to have to
cheerlead-
buy a $30 controller to play games that
But
I'm
you-
subscribed to a service
That's
for.
what I'm saying is it's the same fucking thing.
Super. I can't cheerlead PlayStation Now because I'm not always on PlayStation Now.
But the biggest difference with PSN now is it doesn't have the what you call it what just happened? You guys hear me?
Yeah, we
can
hear
hear
you.
you.
Sorry. Okay, I thought it went. The screen went black. The biggest difference is one, obviously the exclusives
Day
you
and
get
date.
up
Yeah.
to date, right?
Yeah.
Then I believe, because I don't remember it, I haven't gone into it in a while, but you get also discounts right off.
You get discounts on the PlayStation
Yes.
shit too.
Did you
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
PS
that I
Now?
check actually.
You also get a lot more modern, newer third-party games, even some that launch, like the way that the
They
one
got
that
that shit in PS Now too. It's all the
Yeah.
same shit. It's the same thing.
no,
It's not really the same.
No. That's not
It
true
is.
because not
Can I
Not
still
the
play God of
popular-
War?
the popular PlayStation 4.
Yeah, no, they took it out.
Right, it was
PlayStation.
only 3 months.
Yeah, they rotate games just like Game Pass. They
No, but
rotate
Game Pass
games.
doesn't get rid of the first party.
Sorry.
you heard.
So I thought you guys were all about trying new shit. These new indie games.
Actually, Super. I've tried it out and
now.
it wasn't for me. I've checked it out and I feel the
Okay,
Game
I
Pass
tried
is more
Game
of my
Pass
alley.
out and it's not for me. That's like 8 against 1. I'm tired of this. Let's talk about something else.
Yeah, but it's like it's
not
you,
I'm not against you,
dude.
Super.
If you like something and I like something, it's just our opinion. You cannot argue with opinions. For everyone, it's different experience and different story.
Well,
So I
let's
don't-
be real. Let's be real. PSN now was super expensive. They only lowered it now because of Microsoft price.
Because of Microsoft.
But,
Yeah.
but it is lower now.
To be retarded expensive. It was like almost $300 a year.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy. It was like 20 bucks a month,
But
and
now
now it's $9 or $9.99 a month or
That's another
something.
reason why a lot of people stayed away from it. Since
It's 60 if you buy it for the year.
But look at the example, which shows that it will be viable if they did do stuff like that. Look when they put God of War in there, and I think was it Uncharted or was it Spider-Man? I forgot.
Yeah, when Spider-Man got in there, I bet you
Spider-Man,
their
yeah.
numbers
Look,
went through the roof.
Subscribers they got on PSN now from 700,000, I think it was, to almost a million to.
When they
200.
dropped
Oh my
the
God.
price in half, the subscriptions went up like double. Or
Yeah,
more.
And I would not want PS Now to take over like it is Game Pass on Xbox. I want that shit to take over that shit either.
No, but it's not. It's not taking over because
It's
you're
options.
giving
That's all I hear on fucking anything. Game Pass, Game Pass.
know.
Blah, blah, blah.
That's because it's such a great value, Super. That's why you keep
I'm
hearing
gonna
people
buy.
talk
I'm
about
gonna
it.
get you guys all fucking Game Pass pom poms so you all cheerlead.
But,
Do
okay,
it, do it.
okay,
Thank
but
you. I'm waiting
Super,
for it.
Super, you also have to
By all
understand.
means.
Like you have to
Golf
understand
clap,
when,
golf clap right here.
if for instance, say tomorrow, gas.
I don't care.
Okay, say tomorrow gas goes down. Okay, in Canada, if gas is below $1, that's awesome. It's barely below $1, but since COVID, it's been below $1.
Yeah.
Say that they said for the next year, your gas is going to be 50 cents a gallon or whatever.
Woohoo!
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Why the hell would we not want to subscribe to that? Because it's a great deal. Same with Game Pass.
That's a
Game Pass
dumb
is an awesome
analogy.
deal.
That's
It's
more
in-
like making payments to the car than giving it back to the dealer saying, "Hey,
He's-
you guys
That's
can
that's
keep
called
us."
leasing.
No,
He's
no,
on
no, but you give it back because you don't own
Super
anything.
is on an island
Just-
and he is trying to enjoy it, but he's starting to hear everybody else in the podcast telling you are ignoring something that's very important, especially for next gen. Just telling you.
Not important to me. I don't give a fuck about it. I'm tired of
You
hearing
don't
about
give
it.
a fuck until you give a fuck. Right?
No, I just don't give a fuck about Game Pass. I'm tired of hearing about it. Change subject.
Hey, I want to spend $60 every game or $70 now.
It's a
Every
rampage.
single game.
Y'all don't think subscriptions are going to go up too? Give me a break.
Oh, piss break.
And guess what? Netflix is one up. Everybody else is one up. And you know what?
Yep.
Nobody complains except to you. So, have
Yeah,
fun with that.
that's only me that
I complained about Netflix.
Yeah, I actually.
they go up too slowly. They don't go up all drastically. The Netflix will up like $1 every 2 or 3
It's-
years. They don't really go up drastically. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what? Universal charged me an extra 15, and then 3 months later charged me an extra 10, and it was like, well, after your season pass, now before we took the money up front, and then you were paying the difference in between. Now you're paying the full price in your payments. And I was like, okay. And then 3 months later, they're like, well, we raised the prices, so your price increased. I'm like, well, wait a second. I just had another season that I'm paying for at this price, and now you just jack me up. As soon as my season ended, I canceled those fuckers. I'm
Right.
not going back
But you
because they
spoke
kept on raising.
You can't be greedy. People, you speak with your wallet. Something like
You can do that. I mean, anybody can do that. You know,
Right, and
just
that's what you
cancel the
should be doing.
subscription.
If there's a problem, you don't like it, don't go back.
yeah, absolutely. But
Yeah,
they're-
and don't bitch about it to others.
I don't think
Yeah.
they'll do that.
Oh well, that's the first time I brought it up
Whoa,
in
hold on.
how many years? But
Wait,
yeah,
what?
What I was trying to say, I don't think they'll do that to the gamers to try to piss them off.
Are we not allowed to complain or ask for better now?
Is there? Wait, it's not good enough.
Man, if PS Now had Last of Us 2, had Ghost of Tsushima, had fucking Horizon
Day
Zero
one, I
Dawn
would
2,
subscribe.
day and date,
Yeah.
you would be like, I'm Supersonic. I love PS Now, but you know what? You could sit here and tell me otherwise. I call fraud on that shit. Sorry, bro.
Yeah.
Well, you got a good point.
No,
but that's not true.
I think Danny would stand, knowing him a long time, he'll stand by his guard, by his point. But I think all the other fans of Sony that you've seen would definitely jump on it really fast.
I would buy a PlayStation if they did that shit.
You wouldn't,
I
back,
would
Crispy.
buy it.
Quit lying.
Hell yeah, I would.
You would
I
not.
already
I
have everything. For me, it's easy. I just need to wait till it happens.
I would buy a PlayStation if that happened. I
call
really would.
shenanigans.
Okay,
No,
yeah,
they
okay,
would
sorry,
never
just saying
do it.
this.
They won't do
What
it.
do you mean shenanigans? Super explain. You're in court now. You're under hearing. You have the light on you. Tell us what you said. What you mean with
Okay,
that?
at 4:20 this morning, I caught Crispy full of shenanigans, saying he's going to buy a PlayStation officer.
I said I would buy a
gonna-
PlayStation if PlayStation Now said day and date they will have all of their exclusives included. and they won't do it, and they haven't done it the whole fucking time.
Graphic
Wait a
guy,
second,
can you
wait a
can you
minute.
Had
timestamp
the opportunity.
this?
Does that
Because
include
if it
the
happens, I wanna
in
see
there?
Chris be good at
Say it
PlayStation.
clearly. Say it clearly, and I'll make sure I record it.
Go ahead, Crispy. Crispy, repeat yourself what you just said.
Okay, I will say it for him because I feel the
No,
same.
that don't count. Crispy. Go ahead.
Well, here's the question: does it have to stay in there, or does it stay in there for like 3 months and go away?
No,
it
it
has
has
to
to stay in there. It has to be. It has to be a part of PlayStation Now.
Basically, it has to be the same service like Xbox is offering now. If
Well, I mean,
if
I don't know,
PlayStation is
Xbox
offering
is
the same service like PlayStation, if PlayStation is offering the same service like PlayStation is doing, damn it, if PlayStation is offering the same service like Xbox is doing at this moment, then I will subscribe to PlayStation Now. I will enjoy the games as well.
I love
And I can-
PlayStation Now.
Maybe I'll check it
Shut up,
out.
Jago. No, you don't.
No! How many times?
I'm actually curious how much it changed because last time I checked it out was like a year and a half ago, and it was shitty. It was shitty.
I have good internet. I don't have the best internet, but last time I played it was last year to go back through The Last of Us in preparation for Last of Us 2. And last time I had tried it before that, I've told you guys this before you want to show it, Flamers. I tried it in 2015. It was complete garbage. Complete, utter garbage, lag. It was terrible.
You download everything now, Jago.
You
Hey,
can't. Let
Tony's
me finish my
voice
damn
got
point.
Go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
played it last year. It is a million times better. I played through The Last of Us, the whole game, streamed it. It had zero issues except 2 times it was my internet where it got hung up and kind of froze a little bit. But other than that, PlayStation Now was phenomenal. But like I said, it's a great service. You can't download everything, but you can download a lot of things, and there is a lot of games in there. But like I told you before, Super, I'm not a poster boy for PlayStation Now. I will tell people the truth. I tried it. It's great. But I can't afford to stay on all the time, so what's the point in paying for it? But it is great. I won't lie to you. Like, it's a great service now, especially since they lowered the price. But I'm more on Xbox, and Game Pass, I will talk about Game Pass more because I play more Xbox on Xbox.
I don't give a fuck about either. Sony's gonna do the same shit Xbox is doing.
You know it
And
is.
I don't care about either. Fucking, I don't.
But I
like
want to see the
subscription.
same energy when they do it.
Yeah, I want to see.
I
the
do
same-
get the same.
I want you to be like, fuck that shit too.
Did you
I
not
hope
hear me
you do
earlier
it.
saying I don't give a fuck about PS
Yeah, well,
Now?
you're saying
And
that
then
But
shit
you're
now.
saying it now. But yeah, well, we want to see it when it
Okay,
happens.
rewind at the beginning of the podcast where I was saying the exact same thing.
And I understand. I've told you.
Yeah!
I've told you this before, Super. I understand exactly where you're coming from because you don't like digital. You don't want physical to go away.
I don't mind digital. I just don't like subscriptions.
But yes, you don't like subscriptions. You don't. Yeah, I mean, and everything's moving to.
Well, you were defending PS Now just earlier.
No,
Don't
I was
rewind it.
comparing it, saying it's the same thing. And
Trust
I
me.
said, if you guys love Game Pass so much,
It's
why don't
not.
you guys,
It's not.
why
the
don't
same
you guys
thing.
like PS Now when it's twice as cheaper? And
When it's
There's
apples
prices
to
for the
apples,
game.
we'll do a proper comparison, but it's not yet.
I can't afford to pay for something that I'm not going to be able to play anytime because of my limited gaming time. That's where I'm coming from.
can we
but-
stop fucking talking about
I
this
don't even
bullshit?
have that. I have so much time. I don't know what to do.
See,
with
Super just wants to play me in MK11 just like he told me he was going to beat me in Gears 5 100 times. Let's do that.
Speaking of
That's
MK11,
easy.
we had a blast Friday night, guys.
Oh,
Like,
no.
Yeah.
we had a packed party.
Lit.
We must have had 10 people in that party or more.
Oh,
We had a
I
great
did
time.
12 to 13 people in the party. We
Yeah,
almost
it was
knocked out.
amazing. We had such a fun time, and
Yeah,
I
I need
actually
to go
won a
off
few
tomorrow.
rounds, which I was happy about.
Oh, you stab it.
Ah! It's You're an ass.
I never heard about it like
What
her.
did you call me?
I said, you're an ass.
Isn't he? Sometimes he can be an ass.
God.
That
Hey,
was
wait.
ridiculous.
He
You're
thinks
right.
he's
Just
got
smack
that
him in the
Papa
house.
Holmes contract over here.
Hey,
Okay.
instead of
So-
you know the games we buy, what instead of buying them, what if we could just rent them?
No.
No.
Hey man, hallelujah!
I mean, yes.
No,
I mean,
Yeah.
yes.
get out of here!
Yes.
Yes.
Super. Tell your woman if she'll slap you in the face and you record it, we'll put it on a mug.
He said slap me and they'll record. No! Shut.
Also, like when you talk about renting was actually more expensive than Game
I
Pass.
love Phil
Yeah, it
Spencer.
is.
Yes.
Door hit you on your way out.
And then you cannot finish the game most of the time because you have to give it back.
He likes it.
My
Don't let him
opinion,
lie. He likes
my
it.
opinion, I just feel that Super
I'm a
is like
fraud.
in his
I
own world at the
secretly wish
moment.
Phil
And-
Spencer would
Oh, he
tell.
definitely
Oh,
is in his
see?
own world.
See, he likes it that much.
Well, you know what? But maybe I'm just gonna subscribe to the Sega channel. Fuck it.
I used to subscribe to that. No word of a lie. I used to get that Sega channel.
Yeah, that was the first one of the first real mainstream
Yeah.
subscription service for games.
Yeah, the cable
Sega
company
channel
would come to
was
your
fucking
house and they'd put that little box on your
Yeah.
you plug it into your Sega Genesis. It was awesome. I loved it.
I don't know about that.
It was.
Is
You're
it
too young,
something in-
Flamish. You got to be old like us.
Don't make it
Can I
feel
not?
bad.
Can I not like
Yeah.
put the time back like 10 years and then just live 10 years longer
No,
and then
it
just
doesn't
come
work
back?
that way.
Unless,
Yeah, you can do that. You can do that.
Unless you get Marty McFly's time machine, then sure, go ahead.
If you can find a DeLorean,
Yes, yes.
that'll go what is it, 55 miles per hour?
88.
85.
Oh, wait.
85?
88. It's
88.
88, yeah. Because 85 is what the speedometer read, so they had to make a special speedometer for the DeLorean in the movie.
Gotcha.
There's actually people that
I don't
built
think
the
the Lord
replica.
even went 85.
Oh yeah, watch.
It did, but you had to get out and push.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Yeah, right next.
Yeah,
okay,
there
talk
has
about
to be
DeLorean,
some
not that
fresh
one.
blood. There has to be some fresh perspective from like a younger age in this channel.
Oh, shit.
So, I think that's actually not a bad.
I thought you were
thing.
gonna say get some fresh perspective on social media. I'm like, oh my god, don't get me started with garbage I see from younger, some younger people on social media.
Throwing the shades up real quick. Like,
Hey, about
Did you hear
social
that,
media,
Jay?
guys.
We're doing a quiz tonight.
What was that? We're doing what?
Yes, we're doing a
We're
quiz.
doing the quiz.
Oh,
quiz.
do
Everybody
you want
chat.
I want to
Any
win.
like quiz time.
Oh, we want to do a
I'm
quiz.
too smart.
Okay. Let me get the quiz going then.
I'm too
All
smart.
right.
Dude, when I was listening to the playback last time when the quiz was, I actually knew like 93% of all the answers. I think there was one or two answers I didn't know.
You knew 93% of them?
That's very specific.
That is very specific. Holy shit.
Around
93.93.
93.
93.99765.
Repeating.
You fucking asshole.
Wait, do you have a black eye? Because I think
He
you
came
deserve
back.
one.
He got his ass beat.
I just got the shit beat out of me because you asshole.
You're a big boy, Super. You can take it.
I mean, if you want to look like
Take it like a
Skeletor,
champ. Just don't
if you want-
involve the Bilbo sticks.
Super. If you want to look like Skeletor, you have to get two black eyes.
I gave my girlfriend one when I was playing VR one time.
World of Goo.
I was playing VR. I was loading a potato gun in virtual reality, and she was stood in front of me. Then pop!
Wow.
He told her anyways.
You probably got mad, right?
I got video of it. It's
Wow.
fun.
Okay,
Jay, I'm gonna type.
How long you didn't talk to you for?
So this is the new quiz
Long
game
time.
we're gonna do. So this is gonna be game screenshot, and you have to guess the game.
Oh hell, I'm already lost on
So
All
that.
right.
Flamish already says
Well-
World of Ghoul. Let's try this one out.
Dude, I played that game for like 12 hours. That's like building bridges and always going to the pipe to get sucked up. It's so fun.
Oh yeah.
So you're gonna
Fun, yeah.
play screenshots?
I can give reviews of this. So World of Goo, I spelled it out for you. Whoa.
What was that, Heba?
He's gonna throw out screenshots so that we can figure
Well
it out.
done, you win. I don't know what you win.
Yeah, there's a screenshot right now.
Is it? I don't see it on my screen. That's why.
You don't see it?
Not on my screen, not my computer screen. No. Let me see.
Fine. So there are
Make sure
actually
you
more
click,
orbs.
Let me see on my YouTube.
Yeah, click
So there are
live.
actually more
Yeah, you
orbs
have to go to
on those
the YouTube
bridges.
stream.
Yeah, you gotta go
Like,
to the YouTube stream.
How the game works? How the game works is you have to build a bridge with slimes. Those slimes get solidified, and that's why you see the tangles between them. And then you have to go to the end, to the pipe, to get sucked up.
Yes, I played that game. It's fun.
Okay, what's this one?
Battlefield.
Battlefield
1?
Battlefield
3.
1.
Battlefield 3. Battlefield 3.
Yeah.
Battlefield 1.
Battlefield 3. Battlefield 3. Battlefield 1.
Why do I hear
It's
an
got
echo?
Yeah,
People
what do you...
watching the stream now.
We're watching the stream now. We're trying to watch. Trying to get in this.
Battlefield, which one?
1.
3. It's got to be 3.
Three.
It's the only number there.
Yeah, that's why I said
Oh,
3.
I didn't see those numbers down there.
That ain't 1, because 1 was like World War 1.
Oh, Dragon Wolf said Battlefield 3.
Angry
too, so
Angry
Dragon Wolf.
Birds.
Lemmings.
Oh
yeah,
yeah, Lemmings.
yeah, that's Lemmings. Yeah, that ain't Angry Birds.
Indie Gamer was actually faster than me.
We win a pony prize.
Yeah, we'll have to do some kind of a
Oh, it
prize.
disappeared.
The beta?
Oh, we can do that.
There you go.
I'm still waiting for 2 emails for PC.
A month of
Steam.
Game Pass.
A month
Okay,
of
I'll
Game
stop.
Pass.
Okay, we're on to level 3, guys.
I drank some beer.
Pac-Man. God of War.
War.
God of
War.
War.
God of War. Let's
Of
go.
course.
I went.
Say that real quick.
God of War 1.
Yeah, it's just God of
No,
War.
that's not the first one.
It's just God of War. It ain't no more spaces. It's just God of War.
I think it's the second one
It's-
because
it's
you have the
what-
golden. You got the golden fleece in that one.
It's
So
Dog
the
of
second
That
one.
looks like the change, though, right?
it's
Yeah.
Dog of Raw. Damn it.
Oh, fucking.
Missile Command. Missile Command.
Missile Command.
Yes.
You got
I
that
just
one.
love that game.
Oh my gosh.
That's the
I played
Atari
the game
version.
Atari.
Yep. Dragon Wolf's on it too. It's a Missile Command.
Yep.
I literally have to type these out one by one.
Spelt it wrong.
So
Missile.
Dragon Wolf has
Miss-
2
Oh, shit, I did
answers
too.
right, and Indie Gamer has 1.
Missile. Mislick. Oh man. Oh
How do I
man.
call missile?
Are you-
MISS.
Graphic got drunk as hell.
How do you spell missile?
You're actually right, Jay. It's just that there's no space, so it goes
MISSILEJ.
Yeah,
I-L-E.
Yeah.
E. Yeah, E, and then C.
It's the Canadian beer.
Stop it. Hey,
strong
Canadian
up
beer's got 7%.
Oh, that's
So
how
I'm
you
saying
do
you're
it.
fucked up right now.
There you go.
Command.
Command.
my man.
COMMAND.
MAND.
Are we playing that game with like the balls where you pick a number and then you have to spell the letters?
What?
I don't play with balls.
Akari, that's not Akari word. What the
Oh
fuck
my
is that?
god, that's an.
Secret of Mana.
Oh, it's like a
Yeah,
Nintendo game or something.
That's
It's not Secret of
A-
Mana. 'cause
Animal-
it-
Animal Crossing.
No.
I thought it was Akari Warriors or
Secret of
something.
Mana.
He said-
No,
he
no,
said-
There's no S, so it can't be Secret of Mana.
Oh my god, the
I
one
can't
with the
recognize the
hair.
picture too well.
something I've never
Oh,
played.
wait a second. Is this... Does it starts with a C?
Oh, is it?
Chrono Trigger?
Yes, Chrono
Yeah.
Trigger.
That's what it is, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's gotta be. Yeah. I never actually played it. My buddy did, but he loved it. But I never got around to playing Chrono Trigger. Talked about it all the time. It's like so good.
Yeah, everyone tells me it's a really great game too.
I never got around to playing it.
It is
But
very
I
good.
hate turn-based combat.
It's my
Oh,
favorite
I don't.
RPG. But then
Me
I
and
love
like
turn-based combat.
not Fantasy. Well, Fantasy Star is a great one, and Shining Force is one of my
Shining
favorites.
Force. Yes.
And Miracle Warriors.
Old school Final Fantasy. Yes.
Landstalker was good too.
Yes, Landstalker was good, but that was more action
Space Invaders!
RPG.
Space Invaders.
Space Invaders. Yes.
Space Invaders.
I had this on the Texas Instruments TI computer back in like 1982 or 3. My dad's. Holy shit.
Oh shit, I spelled that wrong.
I hear RoboCop.
Me
I love
too.
RoboCop. That's why I got it playing on my arcade one.
RoboCop, the Data East one is awesome.
That's one that's playing. That's the one that's playing.
I hate you. Never mind.
So do I. I do hate him. He's got that one up that's got like everything on it.
Yeah, you got it modded. Savage.
Yeah.
He's a savage.
I love that.
Oh, I know this game because I bought this game for my kids
Nintendo.
on the DS.
Connectables.
We had it on DS.
Yeah.
Animal Crossing Part 3.
Do you know what's funny? There's actually a PlayStation VR title that's actually the same.
Really?
Tell me what it is so I forget to buy it.
Tell me what it is so I can boycott that game.
What, that it's like Connectables?
Nintendogs.
No, with the cat. With cats.
It reminded me like Nintendo reminded me of like Tamagotchi.
Oh, please don't tell me it's that Stray game. Oh, my Jesus.
Mahjong.
Shanghai.
Mahjong.
Shanghai.
Mahjong.
Shanghai.
Okay,
Hold on,
spell
I'll-
it. Spell it.
You know how many Shanghais they made? There's made so many. And that
That's made-
Nintendo.
Yeah,
era.
that's how you say it.
This is
Mahjong.
Yeah.
Mahjong, I think. How do you spell
M-A-H,
it?
J-O-N-J.
Yeah, there's no H. So.
I played so many. And there's one game that I really loved in that. We got like all kinds of challenges on the PC. That's been like 12 years ago, I think, something like that.
Mhm.
J-O-N-G.
That
Yeah,
was really
yeah.
popular on the PC. I got like a.
I'm a
video
little
game
I'm a
with
little
it.
delayed in my spelling. I apologize.
I thought it was called Shanghai.
No, it's
No,
Mahjong.
it's
There was no
Mahjong.
S. There was no S.
That's when you're trying to find hookers in Shanghai.
Oh,
I don't
you're
even look
right.
at the letters. I just look at the picture.
That's when you're
Yeah,
hanging out
keep
with
your mind
Decker,
drawn
dude.
somewhere.
Next one, Jay. Goldeneye.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
it looks
Goldeneye.
like GoldenEye. That does look like GoldenEye.
No, it doesn't fit.
No,
No, it
doesn't.
don't fit. No. there
Oh
is-
no.
GoldenEye 64.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It
Yeah,
is GoldenEye.
he got it.
Yeah.
It's GoldenEye 64.
Is there a win? Hmm.
That was a giveaway.
Good job, Flamish.
That was a giveaway. That giveaway with the six and the 4 beside each
I
other.
don't
I
even
like it.
like my funny thing is I don't look at the letters. I just look at the picture.
Yeah.
I think that's the fun way to do it.
Yeah, that's what I try to do.
Yeah, nobody reads the
That's right.
Assassin's Creed what?
Assassin's Creed.
Guys, you guys gotta let the chat guess first.
Oh.
That's no fun.
Assassin's Creed Revelations.
We been broke the rules then.
That's the Revelations one with the hook, where you grind through the streets.
His
So
costume.
fun.
Did you say grind through the streets? That sounds dirty.
I'd like to buy a vowel.
Dragon Wolf got that.
Yeah,
too.
yeah, that's Revelation.
No,
That's
and they-
the costume.
I
It's the great-
spelled assassins wrong.
Great
Help
cross.
me. ASS.
No, you haven't.
ASS.
Ass, and then ends.
I did. That's what I did.
Yeah, assassin. Yeah, he's right.
I typed that.
It's
Assassins?
ass twice.
E-S, I
Yeah.
believe.
Assassins?
What?
E-S.
They're spelling it in the chat.
ASS.
But it's the same.
INS. I got that.
TPI.
Oh shit! I was muted. N apostrophe S.
Oh, and wait a second.
Yeah.
ASS. ASS.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so S
And if you go all the way down between the I
Oh,
and the
there's
C,
an
there.
apostrophe.
There's an apostrophe, Jay, down at the bottom.
Okay, listen.
Between the I and the C.
no wonder y'all ain't talking to me. I'm sitting here like, oh, do this, do that. I'm,
In case you guys haven't realized, I've been drinking.
Yes, we know.
Get out here.
Yeah, he said it. It's the beer.
And he said
You're lucky.
apostrophe and then S.
Lucky I have to
the
work
beer.
tomorrow.
Blame it.
I have to get more buses.
Okay, don't say anything. Let the chat guess first.
Okay.
All right.
Oh.
What an easy one.
Oh, so easy. Which one?
One.
Indy got it.
Is the first one on the first level where you just go
Yep.
out of the water on the
Yep,
first?
yep, yep.
Yep.
Indie gamer got it. See, that's
Yeah.
not fair. You're indie gamer knows too much. That's not fair.
Well,
Yeah,
Indy
you
knows
got it.
everything. Like if you watch him, he guesses first almost every week.
This is
he's got a better
literally
connection.
this is literally one of my favorite franchises of all time. You guys know that I love Metal Gear. Not the Nintendo shit version on the NES, but the first one through the rest of them on PlayStation.
We'll. Oh,
Can't
oh,
touch
oh.
this.
Yes, that's we know what that is too.
Yes, that's easy.
Oh, for people
I'm
who don't
gonna-
know, Humble Bundle is doing one of their bundles that has like all these games plus a bunch
Actually,
of them.
all the Walking Dead games are on Game Pass.
Yes.
They're also on Humble Bundle for $1, Flamish.
Yeah,
just
but on
saying.
Game
And you
Pass
get-
they're free.
I know, but you get to keep them forever from Humble Bundle.
But
You're not
why do you want to
renting
keep something forever? That's like keeping a shirt that you
'Cause I
bought 20
replace
years
it.
ago.
Because I replace shit.
I have shirts from 20 years ago. That's not
Me
funny.
too. That's
Me too.
beyond beside the
Same
point.
here. My wife's trying to get me to get rid of them.
Listen,
feel
if
good
you
about
fit
myself.
in one of your shirts from 20 years ago,
Fuck, I go
you're
back
a
and
freaking soldier, man.
I go back and play Halo all the time.
I
man.
got the
And Gears of War.
I got the shirt that Babbage's was giving away for free when you bought the very first Devil May Cry. Were giving away a T-shirt.
shit.
That's
I got a shirt from high school.
Is that the first
Come on.
Gran Turismo?
Bad.
That was the
Babbage's.
second.
Oh, what's
Second.
this game?
I
Damn.
remember
Gran
Babbage.
Turismo 2.
Ridge Racer?
No.
It's on Ridge Racer.
Gran Turismo 2. Am I muted again?
No,
I
no.
can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, it is Gran Turismo. I was saying, is that Gran Turismo? I didn't know it was one.
Oh, that was such a good game.
Jay said try to let the chat guess.
There's no T. There's
One
no
of
T.
one of the best
Well, whatever it is, it's a 2.
racing games.
Most
Hey,
wanted?
hey, guess what I'm playing next
Oh,
week that I
Ridge
got,
Racer.
got at the auction pickup.
No, it can't be Ridge Racer
No,
because
it's
Ridge
not
won't
Ridge
fit.
Oh,
Oh,
It
yeah.
won't
Okay.
fit.
What did you
Okay,
give
never
us?
mind.
No,
I
we're here
didn't want to
listening.
tell you anyway.
Just tell us.
Give
We
it
want
a
to hear.
hint. A hint.
Burnout? No.
I got Lost.
No,
Planet.
it's older. It's older.
Last
It's,
Planet?
It almost looks like the
Yes.
Saturn era.
Those are great
Ooh.
games.
Oh,
I never-
Sega
but I never
Rally?
finished them.
No,
Yeah.
not Sega Rally. It's not
Oh,
Sega Rally.
Sega Rally.
And I got Ridge Racer. I never
no
played
ass.
I
one
think
of
I
them.
played that game.
What the hell is this? This is. It don't look that old.
Jay,
That's
give a
great,
clue.
Do we need
Oh.
a
It's like the PS1 Sega Saturn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking Saturn.
Not Ridge Racer.
Oh, we lost that one. Hint.
Okay.
So we have an R.
It's only got 4 letters, so that's stumping me.
Rear.
Is it Race Driver 2?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that would-
that's it. Got to. It's got to.
Race
It's gotta be.
driver?
Yeah.
I think that's
Race
it.
driver. Yeah.
It
There's
might
no
be.
D though.
No, there's no D. There's
No
no
D.
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 I know it's Race something.
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, it's
I
right.
think it's something with an I.
Okay, I'm gonna buy a Violet.
Real Racer 2.
No hints. Road. Amish.
Road
Amish
Racer?
Paradise said road.
Road Racing.
Road racing?
No,
Road
there's no
race.
O. There's no O.
Road Racing.
Nope, no. Oh.
Real Racing 2.
Put road in there so we can get rid of
Real.
some
Let's try
letters.
that. Real.
There's no E. Oh yeah, there's an E.
Yeah, there's an E.
The
Real.
3 eyes.
R.
This is stumping the shit out of me right now.
C.
What the fuck?
I,
I'm
N.
gonna
That's
shut
what
up
happens when there's
now.
too many racing games and damn
Yeah.
gaming.
I'm actually gonna.
Oh, Real
I'm just
Racing.
gonna
I actually have never heard of that
Real
game.
Time.
Yeah,
Real
yeah,
Racing
yeah.
Well,
two.
no,
Damn.
What is that on?
I've never heard of that.
I don't know.
Oh.
We
What the fuck?
I know this game. I think.
Snafu. Snafu. And
And,
television.
S.
I'm right. Snafu.
EA Games, Real Racing 2. Holy crap.
I've never heard of that. What the hell?
2010.
N.
I know my
Oh, no
television.
wonder.
No
Android, iOS,
Oh,
Mac
no
iOS,
wonder.
and Windows Phone.
How do you
I ain't
spell
nobody
No,
playing
this
that
was
shit.
this came from Intellivision from
There's
a
no
long
F.
time ago. How's there
This is
no
Snake.
F?
There's
Snake.
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 Bullshit, that's Snafu.
That's
Snake.
Snake.
It's Snake apparently.
I call it shenanigans. It's Crispy
It
Bomb's
looks
fault.
like that should look like something on Atari.
Yeah, no shit.
I wish I could find Phil's
You gotta
dildo
eat
and
the
smell
worm,
it.
or the what is it, the apple or something like that, and not eat yourself.
Yeah. There's an apple up there at the top.
Oh, I like that little avatar that popped up. That was awesome.
I don't know this
Pong.
one. Pong.
I don't know. Is that Pac-Man?
Dong.
B-O-N-G.
Oh, that's
Long.
Pong.
Dong.
Yeah.
So
That's
just to
all.
let
Schlong.
Indy know, there's like the delay is minimal because I got this set super low latency. So I want you guys in the chat to jump in as fast as you can.
But if I type in chat and not like speak, it stays the same, right? Like I
Yes.
think that they view it at the same time as I'm
I
viewing
believe so.
it.
Yeah, they're viewing the same time we're
The
viewing.
one that
It's a
started it all
weird
was
show.
mainstream gaming. Not Dark Souls.
Yeah.
I fucking hate
Oh,
Dark Souls.
snap. Sorry.
I hate Bloodborne. I hate Dark Souls. I hate
Yeah,
all
but
that shit.
I don't like you, Dan. I don't like you.
I'm right there with you, Super. I
I have a love-hate relationship because I love the way they look and the worlds are look fantastic. They look beautiful. But I wish
I hate those, but I love
wait
Cuphead. Is
till
that weird?
I agree with Noof. I wish there was an easy mode.
Well, I wish they just played more like the traditional Ninja
Star
Gaiden.
Wars.
I don't know.
There's a
That's
hard one.
No, this is Dare Trek. This is Bridge Crew.
Starship Troopers.
Hey,
That is an amazing movie. I
Wrong
love
answers
that
only.
movie.
Yeah, it is amazing.
Yeah, wrong answers only. Yes, it works.
We should do that. Wrong answers only. That's a good idea. I'm glad I
Backpack
thought of that.
Simulator.
Flight Simulator.
oh,
Pill popper.
Dr. Mario.
Take your Adderall.
isn't that that fruit one?
That's Candy Crush.
Oh, guys, no.
Candy
you-
Crush.
A bad day
Saga.
at Walgreens.
It's Candy Crush Saga.
Yeah.
Is the
So,
one
I got this funny Facebook message I saw today.
What the fuck is Facebook? That's just
Speak
trash.
about your favorite movie, but in the most boring way possible. So just describe it in one sentence in the most boring way possible.
what?
It started. It was over.
Yeah.
That's The Sims 2.
Wrong answers only.
Duke Nukem.
Playing with myself.
Wow. That's even better.
This is Crispy Bomb when he gets a subscription at Game Pass. He looks in the mirror.
Hey, speaking of movies, you saw that.
That would be
today.
me when I shave.
Wow.
I think you don't shave, Dreadpool. Your beard is fucking long as hell.
But that would be me. I'd be staring at myself going, who
Oh,
the
yeah.
fuck are you?
Oh yeah.
Speaking of movies, did you guys see that they announced that they're in development for Tron 2-3? I'm so happy.
Oh, so
Yeah.
happy. I just watched Legacy the other day.
Oh my god, one of my favorite movies of the decade.
Was that the first time you watched that, Jay?
No,
I got
I
pulled.
saw it when
I
it first
got
came
pulled
out,
off of it.
but I watched it again. I've been watching everything again in
Amazing.
VR,
So
like
underrated.
with my VR helmet, because you basically get to sit in like in a movie theater.
Am
So
I
when-
weird? Did I like to watch movies more so the old stuff we grew up on than the new shit?
No.
No.
That's how it works.
He was talking about VR, Jago. You're not allowed to interrupt him. Go ahead.
This is the hardest one ever, guys.
I enjoyed it. Like I watched Tombstone last night. That shit's
Oh,
still.
I'll name it Delayed.
Is this God of War?
Army of Three?
Killzone Shadowfall.
Like said the way.
I don't know what that is.
God of War.
Road Rash?
Last of Us.
No.
Oh, that's Snails on the from Sega.
Chuck Norris Simulator.
Oh, Worms?
I thought it was Rambo.
I'm gonna let you guys sit on this one for a minute. I gotta go take a piss.
Forza.
That's that Mario Kart, I think. For
Destruction Derby on the PS1.
That's got to be Mario Kart Wii.
Mario
I
Kart
can't
DS.
say Jay's toilet's in the way.
Mario Kart Wii.
Mario Kart DS.
That's
Oh, yeah,
Forza
DS. It would be DS because of the two screens.
Forza
Oh, yeah.
Big
Motorsport
call.
7.
I
Yo,
actually
thank
finished
you,
that
Nate.
game completely.
Ridge Racer.
What's the one
Hey,
with?
it's Hang
That
On.
could be Crash Bandicoot, if you know.
No,
What's
so
Yeah.
the
Okay.
one with? What's the one with Sweet Tooth? I'm blanking right now for some reason.
Dude, that's
Oh, Twisted Metal.
Twisted Metal.
Twisted Metal.
Yeah, Twisted Metal. That's it.
Twisted Metal.
I thought it was Daytona USA.
I would actually go more
Hey,
for Carnage.
That's a good call. It does.
Mad Max.
Carmageddon, man. Carmageddon.
Carmageddon.
Yeah.
Daytona
Oh,
USA.
Vigilante 8. That was another one.
Daytona USA.
Dragon Wolf. I believe they are making
Daytona
a
USA
Turbo.
64.
Whatever, wherever, it doesn't matter. I love that game.
I love Daytona. That game's so
Me too.
good.
So good.
Yeah, the Daytona was good.
I actually bought a steering wheel back in the day just for Daytona USA.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I played that and cruising with it. Dude, I loved it.
Yep. On the
Did you
front.
guys see people tweeting about Test Drive is coming back or some shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, Test Drive
Yeah.
Ultimate. Yeah,
Yeah.
on Steam.
Original
I'm
guy,
gonna-
too. The
I'm
original
gonna
guy.
try that.
The original
Nice.
guy.
I'll probably buy it.
Dragon Wolf said Wave Race.
I love Test Drive Unlimited on the SNES. I used to wake up, eat some Fruity Pebbles, and then we gotta drive to school.
Okay, did anyone guess Burnout Paradise?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I could.
That's it.
Is that the remastered one?
Let's see.
So Jay, the final answer is Mario Kart DS. Do I get my $1 million now?
No, because the only winners are the people that come to watch us.
Oh, I'm not a winner?
No, you're not a wiener, Dreadpool. Sorry.
Oh,
man.
I'm
Sorry, I'm sorry. You're not a wiener.
Stupid.
Wouldn't you like to be a wiener too?
I was confused. Why is there no C for cart? But I forgot.
The
how to
world-
It's
spell
K.
it.
It's K, Jay. It's K.
They went the Mortal Kombat way.
Yes.
Okay, it's Mario Kart DS.
Yeah. I know we're on the DS, but it makes sense. There's only 2 spaces.
I like that game.
We've
I
hit
have
level
a
4,
DS.
but I'm not gonna jump into level 4 because it's almost that time,
No,
guys.
Easy.
Oh,
it's
come on,
easy.
one more. I got one more.
Okay, let's
And
do
Jay, we have to
one
do
more,
the
Jay.
Flamish show afterwards, man. We have to do
Oh,
the
yeah,
Flamish
the
show.
Flamish show. How long did the Flamish show last week?
At least so.
I think it was 30 minutes, 45 minutes or something. Maybe Indy knows. He was there the whole time to support me, man.
Why, level 4 is long?
20 of them.
Oh,
Baseball.
Madden?
Virtual tennis.
Virtual
Bowling. We
My Little
bowling.
Pony.
We sports.
Outlaw volleyball.
FIFA.
Hot. Dude, you have to make it funny. That's not funny. Come
Butt
on, make
snacks.
Oh my god. When
it's
that
not-
came.
It's
that's
not
the
bug
game-
snacks. It's butt
Uh,
snacks.
I'm
I
actually
say bug
interested in
snack.
bug snacks, man.
I
Is there
said
someone
butt
else?
snacks,
Is
bro.
there some-
Oh, okay.
Butt smacks.
Was it, is there actually someone else that's really interested in butt snacks?
Yeah, that'd be super. After you just got shit
Not
kicked
in
out of
what?
them.
No number.
Crispy, I'll go to your house and give your girlfriend a butt smack.
It's Madden 1. There's no numbers on it.
She
NFL,
punched you in the face
NFL.
back, bro.
NFL. NFL.
Oh,
That's
Madden
probably
NFL.
true.
Oh, that's what it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. NFL.
I got one black eye today,
That's so
Crispy.
casual.
Yeah,
Oh, wait.
she'd
casual
cold
shit.
cock your ass, bro. Let me tell you what, you be seeing stars, bro.
Oh, hey, she's watching. I better shut the fuck up.
The world looks mighty good to me.
Burnout.
Excite Bike.
Yeah, Burnout. Paradise? No, Burnout. Revenge.
Revenge. Yeah, I'm gonna say revenge. I'm
No,
not sure
Revenge
what
is
that was.
too long.
Yeah, it is too long.
Yeah, it is
There's
too
no
long.
B. There's no B.
Burnout. That's not
It's not Paradise.
There's no B.
no B.
Is that a Viper?
Yes, a Viper.
Gran Turismo.
That's
No, it's Burnout. It's Burnout. It's Burnout.
There's no B.
Oh, okay.
Need for Speed.
Speed. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you're right.
No, it's on a track. It isn't Need for Speed. Need for Speed isn't played on tracks normally.
No, they
it's
did-
Need-
they did
it's
have a
Need for
track.
Speed. Yeah, they did. It's Need for Speed.
Yeah, it's gotta look at the letters, dude.
Nah.
I'm
Look
the one,
at that.
I'm the,
Crispy got one.
I'm the one
Hey!
drunk and I can read the letters.
I saw a Viper. I said, yep, that's
Like-
Need for Speed.
I'm
That's old
drinking and
school.
I'm doing an awesome job at being Dana too.
Good job, Jay.
Thank you.
Come in.
What
the hell was that?
Horrible. That's horrible. That's scary. What are you
I have
doing
all
to us?
polished filters. I got
Dumb
animals in here.
elephant.
Skyrim.
Skyrim.
Yeah.
Cairo.
Yeah.
Futsroda.
The guy game.
Dragon Quest.
Sky
I'm
VR.
waiting for the one that I want to say, but nothing popped up yet to say what I've been wanting to say.
What the
What
fuck
the
is
fuck?
that game? Ugly demon simulator.
Delayed.
I know exactly what
You
this game
can
is.
Suck my dick if you don't like my
I have no
dick.
fucking clue. I don't think I've ever seen
I
it.
like Sinister, but
Does anyone want to buy a vowel?
I buy it like by E.
I'll buy the entire answer.
Yeah, I bought a no.
Solve the question.
Can we skip the whole question?
Dragon.
Yes.
Spaceballs.
No, that's not it. Indy. Sorry.
Dragon
Spaceballs.
Space.
I love that movie.
That movie was awesome.
They're coming to
Dragon
those
Shoot
guys
Shoot.
say, we ain't found shit.
Demon
Dragon
sub.
Shoot.
Let's try that.
the first one is definitely Demon.
Demon Space.
Is that the
Demon-
devil's cock meat sandwich?
Oh boy.
Demon. What's the last letter? Let's try.
Scrotum. Scrotum.
Scrotum. There's no S.
Peter.
How about cock? No, there's no O-C-K.
I have no clue. I don't know. I've never seen this game.
Okay, let's go.
Demon Puppy.
It's in Boston. It's cack.
Cack. Cack. Cack.
Actually, it's funny because in Belgium, CAC is like shit.
Attack. Demon attack.
Gattaca? Is it Demon Gattaca? No.
Demon
Yeah.
attack.
Demon attack.
Yeah, it's a demon
Yeah.
attack. Yeah.
You gotta start over. Demon.
I can't believe they made me type out the set again.
What the hell was that on? What the hell was that on? Never even seen that game.
I don't know.
It was on.
Atari?
It was on
Probably
Windows and I
Oh, you forgot the A.
AC.
A.
AC.
Put that back, sir.
It was on Windows Phone. That's what it was.
Oh my god,
No,
this
it's
is
not
probably I
unbelievable.
probably played this game the most.
Solitaire.
Solitaire. Between playing Solitaire and Sweeping Minds, man. That's the whole time I spent my Windows 3.11 days.
I
No,
think
no, no,
playing by
no.
yourself is where we should end.
The best
Number one play-
game on the
So you're
old
saying this is
system.
Leisure Suit Larry? Come by yourself?
So
Oh, that was gameplay a couple weeks ago. You missed that one.
So
I-
You
I
got
do
me,
wanna-
Brad. You got me. It's a
I do
loot
want to
route.
say, I do want to say the best game on the old PCs was Pinball.
I've actually had to play Solitaire before because it was back in the day.
I used to play a shit ton of Yahoo Pool back in the day.
Where's
wife-
Xbot when you need him?
Destiny.
Oh.
Oh, that's Halo.
No more. It's Bungie's.
Godfall, that's Godfall, man. That's Godfall.
That's Division meets Halo meets meets Godfall. There you go.
Hey, no. That's the new
Wow.
Avengers game.
I was right. That Demon was on Atari 2600 and in television.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Television. Yeah.
I never saw it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It looked like one of those style
Jay,
games.
Jay,
I know. I was just playing.
You put the video.
Divisio.
Vizio. I like that. That's a badass game.
That's that.
Called
That's
Twisted.
that guy from New York that works at the.
That's
Club
your
that I get my meat
knee.
from.
Oh, there's three of them, right? So isn't it like Destiny's Child or something?
What is that? Is that? I'm trying to. We should do guess that
Medal
audio.
of Honor.
Guess that audio. I like that too.
Yeah, I'm hearing this music. I'm like, what the
so
fuck game is that?
easy that I could slap you in the face with it.
That was Medal
Wipe
of
your
Honor.
duty.
Wipe your
Gears of
duty.
War.
Jay, you have
Gears
to
of
disable
War's,
notifications.
Call
Plural.
of Duty.
Yes, it's Call of
Call
Duty.
Call of Booty.
Actually, when I think
Call
of
of
Call
Duty.
of Duty, I always think when you go to shit, you take a duty, so you just Call of Duty.
I love
That's a
how
dude.
I love how Super said Gears of War. That was funny.
Half-Life 2.
Half-Life.
Half-Life.
Half-Life 2. 2.
Dos.
Dos.
Cervezas, por
Okay,
favor.
guys, in the chat. Put 1 if you love the quiz. Put 2 if you're drunk. Put 3 if you hate the quiz.
I didn't get drunk.
Put 5 if you think Supersonic Station should be
So
president.
what do you put for all the above?
2.
Put 4. Put 4 if you love Game Pass.
No.
4. Yeah, 2 and 4. There we go. 4.
Why am I not spelling this right? L-Y.
Half-Life. Yeah.
You put Half-Life.
Half-Life.
That beer must be real.
No. Put the
Graphic
stripe
card is
in the middle.
wasted.
Put the stripe in the middle.
I don't know how to spell this name.
The
Half-Life.
stripe.
Half
So
dash.
half,
You
dash.
drunk motherfucker.
It's half dash life. Yeah, he's right.
Oh, hash. Oh, there's
No,
a
but
dash.
it's
Mike said 7. He put 7 in the chat.
The L gone. Then the dash.
Mike,
Life.
Yeah,
Mike,
that's
you
it,
should
yeah.
be on the show. You should be helping me.
L-I-F-E, not L-I-E-S-J.
Leave.
Just move the F over.
Half-Life.
Lifer.
That's like my favorite game of all time, I think. Half-Life 2.
I've never played. I've
Dude, I
never
gotta tell you,
played a half.
You have to do
Yeah.
level 5 now.
back in the day when those games came out, holy cow, man! You're just talking
Oh
about
my
another
God.
level.
That
Great
is,
Adventures.
Smash Brothers.
that is Super
Gang
Smash
bang.
Bros.
This is called the most overrated game.
Oh yeah,
in
Super
Butt
World.
snacks.
Nintendo, pick me up.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm a fighting game guy, and fucking Super Smash
This,
Brothers.
yeah,
is-
this
are-
game appeals to me not one iota.
I
don't like
I've played it before, and it's so garbage. I'm like, this is not should not be ever be considered a fucking fighting game. Get out of here.
So basically, is this game the
With
part
the S
2
and
of-
then the dot.
Sir X-Man, thank you for
Yeah,
following, brother. Why did it take you so
Oh,
long, Sir
what's up,
X-Man?
Sir?
X-Man, what is up, bro?
Why did
Nice.
it take you so long? You've been in the chat before, dude.
He probably
What's up,
drank more
Sir X-Man?
beer.
Oh, he decided that he decided that YouTube was not good enough. He had to go to Twitch.
Nah, some people.
I love
people
Sir
watch-
X-Man.
I'm
He's
glad
one of my favorite people. When I used to host or
Dude,
when I used
I
produce
This is a
love
mobile
MNC,
game.
playing
Sir,
games
is
Sir
with
X-Man was
X-Man.
always there, man. He's an awesome
This
guy.
is a mobile game.
Oh my.
This is a mobile game, right?
Temple
Yeah.
Run.
Yes,
Temple Run,
yes,
yeah.
Ebot, yes.
Part
yes.
two. Part
Temple Run
52.
2.
I was gonna say Turtles in Time.
I spent real money playing this game. How addicting it was.
Okay, you
I
guys have
could
to
actually
spell.
say it's a Minions
You
game
have to
as
spell
well.
it for me.
T-E-M.
P-L-E.
Yep.
Finish it, Kenny.
R-U-N. That's what my wife said.
T-W-O.
Okay,
Looks like Uncharted
T-E-M-P-L-E.
portable shit or something.
R-U-N too.
R.
Whoa!
R-U-N too.
How many are joining there? You know.
Yeah, am I in too? Like, are we talking about your wife?
You said that a little too many times. He's familiar with saying that.
Yeah, he's using saying tight fit, eh, bub?
Oh my
Come on,
god.
Jay.
There's
I
a
think
lot of
we're all too drunk
podcasts.
already, except for Super. Super's just thinking about.
Final.
Well, he is at least stoned.
That's Final Fantasy.
Yes, I am stoned.
When are you not stoned?
Never.
What does it feel like to never be straight, or not straight, but never to be?
Hey! Hold on.
Hey!
Hold on.
What do I
You know what I mean.
get out of you?
I didn't know you were one way, Super.
You know, swing to the left, swing to the right. You know.
Jay, you're typing it wrong, man. It's final.
I got it. I got it.
Oh.
She got that goddamn strap on for him.
Oh, that's oh my
Camino.
god. Yeah.
Holy.
I hate, dude.
It's
I
Ori
fucking
the
hate
dog.
this game.
God, I can't think of the name of it. I know the game. I can't think of the name of it.
Does it
It's
start with an
called-
O?
This game sucks.
Come
I
on.
remember.
Tommy.
Start
Like
with
Tommy.
Oh,
I
okay.
told him
Indy
the
got
O.
it. Oh, I think Indy's got it.
Oh, Kami.
Yeah, so Kami. Yeah, I can.
PlayStation
Hey,
dudes would
I
post
don't know
this.
if it's HD though. It's probably Okami HD.
Not on me.
they post this game that I tried
haven't
to think
played
it was
this
gonna be
game
good. This game sucks.
My oldest daughter used to love this game. That's why I knew it.
God, I hate that game.
Never seen
I
it.
need to try it.
Platinum
Game
game.
butt snacks, bro.
Dude, they won, but
Kirby Star Dash.
Kirby
Is it
Butt
Japanese
Adventures.
title?
Infinite,
Kirby.
don't mute yourself, dude. We gotta hear you.
Oh,
Kirby.
that's not so hard until you ask that question.
Is
Kirby
that
Butt-
Pokemon Snap?
Kirby Butt Snacks Adventures.
Kirby.
Dash. No,
No,
Kirby.
man. Kirby's the
Kirby.
Give
inhaler.
me the Diaka.
Kirby's.
Kirby the
There's
inhaler.
no B for butt.
I think I do have a black eye. Fuck.
What?
Hey, you're all fault for. getting
Please
hit.
tell me you recorded it so I can put it on a mug.
It's okay. You're the female in the relationship.
Car Dash? No, there's only one A.
I'm being nice just because your girlfriend's in chat.
Kirby goes bananas. Fun talent.
Kirby goes banana. No, it's too long.
Yeah.
No.
Kirby card.
It's the 64 one because I can tell by the graphics.
Kirby Dig
Heart
Dash.
rate.
Oh, Taliban!
Yeah.
Taliban in chat got it.
Oh, Kirby goes bin. No, that's not enough. Not enough
Oh,
letters.
what's up, Taliban?
That's not Taliban.
He said that with it. I'm pretty Sonic got to come up with that one. Yeah.
Just get used to it, Talon. He's gonna come up with a
Kirby
name no matter what.
Carb,
Kirby butt snacks. He said Kirby butt.
No.
There's no B.
No. Kirby
Okay, so it's Kirby.
games.
What is going on with that butt snack
Okay, I
game?
gotta-
Like I keep seeing Yoshida tweeting
There's no
about this
star?
and
Kirby
shit.
does Dallas.
Buy
Star Allies? No.
Kirby the
Okay.
Pimp.
Okay, I'm gonna buy a vowel.
No, it's an old
Air
old
Ride.
game,
Vowel.
guys.
Kirby's Air Ride. Kirby Air Ride.
Oh, I already bought that. I already knew that one. Let's buy another vowel.
Kirby Air Ride.
you have to do is type up.
You don't need it. I'm telling you.
All games.
Buy
Air
the
Ride.
answer. Buy
Okay.
the answer.
No, I told you what the answer is.
Apple, look it up, damn it.
I'm telling you what the answer is,
It's
man.
Kirby Air Ride. It's Kirby Air Ride.
Am I muted again?
No.
Yeah.
no.
Stop muting
All I hear
yourself.
is- I hear butt snap. What? What's that?
Why is there not enough letters?
All right, I think this is where we end it right here.
We got fucking robbed on that
I
one.
think he's so drunk that he doesn't see letters anymore.
Hey, it's fucking right there under the E.
I'm looking at it. What?
That is
There's a. You put your mouse right over it. Put
No,
the.
all I see is a D and an E.
there's a missing letter.
That's all I see it
That's-
too.
That's
Yeah,
right
we're
next to
missing a
the E.
letter. No,
No,
missing a
not that I
letter.
can
There's.
see.
I see an I right below the D, right to the right.
All
of
I
the
see
E.
is an ad for Sudoku
Just
HD.
click on it. Click where he says.
How much have you drank?
Nothing.
It's next to the Q.
Buy the answer, Jay. Buy the
Yeah,
answer.
yeah. It's just
It's broken. It's broken.
Yeah,
It's broken,
Kirby Red.
exactly. Solve the
Kirby
question
Air
for
Ride.
120
It's probably
points.
underneath that ad that you had.
Bypass.
Kirby rides red.
There's no ad. Look,
Kirby
the
Red-
ad's in
Red
the
Room.
way. I can't see nothing.
No, it's Kirby Air Ride, but it's missing a letter.
Click that ad. Buy something on the ad, then
Yeah,
go
it's
back
Kirby
to it.
Air Ride, but how
not
the?
buying- I'm
Just
not buying
solve it.
nothing.
Because he bought
Click all the
two
letters. Click all the
vowels or
letters.
whatever.
Click
Click
the
all
ad.
the letters.
Click
Okay,
on the
click the
eye.
ad.
Click on the eye.
Okay.
Just solve it, Jay.
No, go back. Go back. Click on the eye. The orange eye.
Buy all the vowels.
The orange eye. See if that'll come
Can't.
back.
It doesn't.
Buy the.
Those
can't
two
buy
are the
the
ones that
orange
I revealed.
All right. Well,
It's busted.
Okay, just solve. Just solve.
I
man.
tried.
Don't put on the
But-
orange light with their orange. See if there's two.
Would
Buy-
you like to solve the puzzle? Yes, we would.
I'm not paying money for this shit.
Hell no.
But you got enough coins.
Just
Okay.
buy. Just,
You gotta fucking buy. You
It's
actually gotta play
120
legit money.
coins.
I
just
told it to solve and it won't solve.
expose the letter. Expose the letter.
Fucking Activision must have made this shit.
That was good, dude.
Okay, let's try
Jay,
this again.
what you do?
That's why we
just-
want
Yeah.
Microsoft to buy WB. See, there you
I'm-
go.
Now type it in. See if it,
It's definitely a game that deserves
No,
to
it's
be on
just-
Game Pass.
it's still missing.
As long
Oh,
as
yeah,
they don't go to
yeah, it
EA
is.
or Activision. I
Now
don't
the
know,
C's
or Ubisoft.
gone.
now the C's gone.
They messed it up.
This game is drunk, I think.
Just hold on. Take out the E.
This puzzle's drunk.
I was gonna say, just click all along the black areas. Go above the E and start clicking all the way across and see if it'll pop up. Maybe it's all blacked out.
There's nothing there.
That's what she
Right,
said.
right.
Solve the whole thing.
And I already did solve it like several
Yeah.
times.
Maybe they won't let him solve it.
Yeah, but Jay, click.
It got cost him $2 to solve it.
Wait, hold on. Just do expose letter all the time. Just do expose letter. Expose
Hey,
letter. Expose
graphic
letter.
guy,
Expose letter.
if you didn't spend that Game Pass money, then you might have enough to buy a letter.
What?
Keep doing that. Yeah, keep doing that.
That was good though.
Yeah.
I gotta say.
There we go.
Let the computer fucking explode every letter. God bless America.
I think the puzzle's broken, to be honest.
I can't believe you went there, Super.
This is an Ubisoft puzzle. It's fucking
That hurt my
broken.
feelings.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
I'm gonna cry myself to sleep.
This puzzle's like the first division.
Look, it's broken. Expose the letter. It won't-
That's
it
like the
won't
launch of
expose
the division.
anymore.
Nothing works.
The funny,
Gonna fall through a wall.
dude.
He's
No,
gonna fall
hold
through
on.
the
They're like,
floor.
nope, you've solved too many puzzles.
Oh, I gotta know what it
Time
is.
for Wheel of Fortune to go to the end.
Yeah, but it's so funny because
Fucking
now
Bioware made this puzzle. They
the
ain't content in yet.
guys,
Kirby's Air
it
Ride.
is-
Yeah, Kirby Air Ride.
It
guys,
is.
but just look at it. It's broken because the E is in the wrong place.
Well,
they did this show on purpose.
Buy
to
another
get you to
letter,
spend
Jay.
money.
Try it again. Now you click the D
I love
away.
you too, Talon, but nobody else loves me.
I love you, Jay.
They make fun of my illiteracy.
Oh, Jay, you should
Oh.
have you should have recorded that. He said he loves you.
I love you a long time, like
Oh, listen, if this doesn't get taken down, all these sound clips are gonna be recorded. Play it again next week.
I'm a fraud. I secretly wish Phil Spencer
Do you know
would
what's
touch
funny,
me.
guys? Like in the beginning, when Super was when I came to Retro Renegades for the first time, I heard like I love Game Pass, and that's what I heard Super all the time. And now
I love
heard,
Game Pass.
like,
Fuck
the
yeah,
other
Game
way
Pass.
around. I'm like, okay, so it didn't love Game Pass. It just said that. I
He
didn't
said
even know
that,
you
he
did
said
that.
that because people paid for it because he's a whore.
Yeah, love and Game Pass is not in the same vocabulary.
I get such a kick out of that too. It's so okay. So I get it that super chats are really easy because it's a button on the screen. But we don't look for donations. But you know what, guys? We just like the fact that you guys come and watch our shit. That's
Right.
all that matters to us. We don't care about the money.
Well, don't watch our actual shit. I'm just saying.
No.
What?
Watch mine.
It's just fun that you guys
Okay,
come in
you
and
just-
listen
you
to
just
our
went to another
antics
level.
and watch our shit.
I
Okay,
like
Talon,
money.
we're gonna play some Titanfall too soon. I swear we will.
It's
Yeah,
Friday.
yeah. But leave the stream on after, okay, Jay?
Okay,
Just
it's,
leave me
it's,
in the
it's
call.
20 minutes past.
the-
It's time
it's
to
the
time to
Flamish-
say goodbye to
Yeah.
everybody.
No,
I
it's the
want to say
Flemish show.
thank you. I want to say a big thank you to Hebot for coming by.
Yes, man.
No, man.
Thanks,
my
thanks, thanks,
pleasure.
thanks for
My
stopping
pleasure.
in, Hebot,
We
man.
appreciate
Much,
you.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
My
and of
arch
course,
nemesis.
yeah, church nemesis and
much,
Dread.
much respect for him and
He-Man!
Yeah,
Jay,
Jay,
you know you got a good show if you got He-Man and Skeletor both on the same channel.
He's got the power.
And
Right.
Infisto.
and Fisto, and of course Dreadpool. Don't forget Dreadpool.
Yeah, don't forget me.
He's
mean,
not, you're not a He-Man
Like,
character.
if you look at all the icons at the
Beard
bottom of the
pool.
screen,
That's right,
we
beard.
would make the ultimate Avengers. Think about it.
I just want to shout out Talon
Hey, Jay,
and Dragon Wolf
Jay.
and,
It's gonna be an after party every time, man. They want the Flemish show.
and Danger Ranger and News and Indie
Indie
and
Gamer.
Dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody else who come through tonight, man.
It's Taliban. not-
Stranger
What you said.
danger, though. That's.
It's Stranger Danger.
like
Yeah,
that.
that's my name for it, Stranger Danger.
And you know what, guys? And
Mike, yeah,
we,
Mike.
we may not be the biggest show. We may not. Okay, I hate using that term, big.
But
We,
we have
may
the
not
big-
have the most
biggest-
audience, the biggest audience. But here's the thing: the fact that you guys are little and dedicated means that we interact with you, every one of you, and we
Right.
appreciate you guys coming. And please just keep coming back and watching our antics because we have fun doing this, and we hope it shows, and we hope that you guys have fun watching us.
That's all this show was about.
Yeah.
That's all. I mean,
Yeah, we even had the Taliban in here.
Oh boy.
No, I mean, and if anybody out there wants to jump on and just hang out, you listen. Jay and everybody else will tell you you're welcome.
Exactly.
Yep.
Okay, so we're gonna take off, and maybe when the show is done, Flamish will probably stick around for another 30 minutes. Then I'll come and shut you down. It'll be the Flamish show for 30 minutes.
And don't forget, subscribe to Game Pass, everyone. It's a great value.
Did you record that? Please record that.
I love Game Pass. Fuck yeah, Game Pass.
And to keep it fair, PS now or later.
Wow.
No laters, baby. Those are horrible.
It's gonna be later. I'm sorry
It's
about
the
that.
poor man's Starburst.
Anyway,
Bam.
I'm gonna bring you guys all down. So I'm gonna say thanks for having me on. It's been a blast.
100%, man.
So sincere.
Dread, it was fun having you,
Appreciate
man.
you having you here. Appreciate you even taking the time for us. Honestly,
Why not?
We appreciate you inviting
Fred
us. to
is
your
the
show.
master of disaster. He has the beard of all the people.
Like I said, man.
He has
There's no
every
beard.
beard in there.
We
Beard.
appreciate
I love that. I love that one.
Weird beard.
we appreciate you inviting us to your beard, Dreadful.
did we infuriate you at all tonight, Super?
Who?
Did we infuriate you at all tonight?
No, I was looking at the chick you just had on screen.
His girl already whooped his ass.
Well, I had to keep him on check, so thank you for inviting me.
No,
Oh,
man.
100%. I mean, if anyone deserves to be here, Hebot, it's you, because you actually review and present retro games on your channel. So
I'm gonna be honest, Eba.
tried.
I love when you go off with rants in your car, dude. I love those.
Oh, me too.
I try.
Okay, Hebot, I have a question for you.
Yeah,
And
absolutely. Go ahead.
please do not be offended, because
Okay.
what's up with the towel?
I
I
know.
have a story. I have a story for the towel. You want to hear?
Okay,
the
I want to
story?
hear the story with the
I've always
towel.
wondered that too. What's up with the towel? I've always wondered that.
Don't forget to
Basically-
bring a towel.
Okay, hold on. Can you first explain a little bit what you mean with the
Watch
towel?
his videos,
Okay, before he says anything, Flamish, you have to go watch his videos.
Yeah.
I seen the story of the
I
towel.
just known him from now. I
Well,
haven't seen him before.
That's your fault. That's your fault. Listen.
Subscribe and watch 3 videos.
Yeah,
man.
exactly.
What are you doing?
You mean to tell me I'm not apologizing for you and your lack of subscription to the Hebot?
Hey, wait, I'm jumping off. I just want to say bye to everyone.
Bye, Super.
Bye.
Love you, buddy.
Bye. Have fun jerking off.
Later.
Oh,
Later.
Flemish, you don't feel pressure. You do not have to subscribe. Only if you choose to. Don't worry.
I'm
Yes,
afraid.
you do. You
I
have to subscribe
secretly
now.
wish Phil Spencer would touch me.
He's the devil's voice. He's the
I always
Jago
wear
voice.
towels, Flemish, right? But
Yeah.
what I do is I incorporate it with colors of whatever I wear, right? And everybody wonders. Well, a lot of people ask me, why do I wear the towel? What ended up happening was, it's simple, but I drove taxi, right?
Yeah.
For about 6 years. And, it gets really hot because I used to do like 12-hour shifts. Sometimes I
Right.
would do like, 24-hour shifts. So
Oh, yeah.
instead of using the paper towel thing, having to throw it out, keep a bunch of dirty paper towels, which was nasty, I would use a towel to
Makes
dry
sense.
myself off, especially in the summertime when it get extremely hot
Makes
with the
sense.
car being on all the time. So
Yep.
since I did it for so long, I got used to having a towel around my shoulder. So every time now, I was like, all right, so then I'll just incorporate it with whatever I wear. So if I wear a purple towel with gray, I'll incorporate it with the slippers, the hat. It's kind of the way I do it. Even when I get dressed up, I'll wear a towel to
Okay.
match whatever I'm wearing.
You've got me
Hebot,
intrigued now.
Hebot.
I'm just saying.
Something about that. I do want to say, on my job, I got a special towel now
Mhm.
that if you soak it in water and you rinse it out, it stays cool for a couple of hours. So I know what
Oh,
you're
that's
saying
nice.
exactly.
I got
Yeah, I'm
one
a
too.
bus
I was
driver.
going
So.
completely left field when you said driving a taxi and I needed a towel. I was like, oh man, cleaning those seats. Don't want that on there.
Yeah. No. I just used to use it to dry my, my.
I got
Okay.
you. I got you.
I totally get you. When I'm at work, if you see me, I walk into a store. If I go for lunch somewhere, I've got a white rag hanging out my pocket. And like, what the fuck's the white rag for?
But he bought.
It's a sweat rag.
I'm noticing that your avatar is not the one with the towel on the shoulder.
Yeah. I think because I never changed it through Hangouts.
Yeah, because so I sent him this one originally, and then I started watching more of his videos, and I realized the towel was part of his persona. So he actually does have a Hebot icon that has a towel over the shoulder.
Yes.
It makes sense. I always wondered why, but it makes total sense now.
Oh, 100%. And Flamish, if anybody, would have a very similar situation because Flamish drives a bus.
Right.
Yeah.
I can relate to it because like I said, when I'm working and if I go somewhere for lunch, I always have a rag in my pocket because I'm always sweating at work. I use it to wipe my head and shit, but I forget it's in my pocket. I've had people like, "What's a rag for?" I'm like, "It's a fucking sweat rag."
And I'm actually using now a towel like all the time when I'm playing VR to just clean the sweat off my face like all the time. So I know what you're saying.
Tell the truth,
understand
Flamish.
completely.
You're doing the porn VR.
Well, you got to remember. I did the same practice for 6 years, so I kind of got used to it.
Yeah.
So if I actually get dressed and I don't have a towel, I feel kind of like I'm missing something.
It's kind of like you forget your phone.
Yeah.
This is weird.
Wank rag.
It's one of those things. It's just one of those things.
So Jay, you gonna leave the stream open for me?
Oh, he left you. He was in potty break.
Yeah.
No, he's still there. Hey, guys. Nice hanging out with you guys. Thanks for having me on again.
Have a good one,
Hell yeah, dude.
Appreciate it.
All right, take care, man.
man.
Just let me know
Salute,
anytime
bro.
if I can make it. I'll come in and rock out with you guys, okay?
Most definitely. Much
Okay,
love,
see you
brother.
later, man.
Definitely, bro.
Take care, guys.
Later, bro.
Yeah, bye.
All right, later.
I'm actually gonna look him up on Twitter now. I'm gonna.
Yeah, I just added him too.
It's that Ebot, I think, right?
Yeah, it's still Hebot.
Yeah. I met him a long time ago doing the Dazcast.
Awful gamer. There we go.
Cool guy. He's very knowledgeable too, man. If you sit there watching videos, I'm like, he'll bring up stuff like I forgot about. I'm like, holy shit, but he knows this shit like right off the cuff. I'm like, oh crap. He's very knowledgeable.
No, Windy. Damn it.
Like
You're not gonna stay.
I gotta get off here too, guys. I'm gonna go watch Point Break, one of my favorite movies of all time.
I thought you wanted to say you were gonna watch porn.
No.
Flamish, are you making me stay here?
No, no one has to stay. It's the Flamish show.
Well, I'm gonna go hang out with the wife and go watch.
Dude, last time on Super Stream, he went after his Chinese food, I think, and everyone dropped out of the call, and I was there for like half an hour, 45 minutes, just talking with the chat.
Okay, guys, so it is time for me to shut down the Retro Renegades, and we'll move into the Flamish show for 30 minutes.
Yay!
Thank you, everybody, for coming. Thank you. Well, Hebot's gone. Thanks, Dreadpool.
No problem.
Appreciate you, brother. And we'll see you guys next week on the Retro Renegades. Later.
Does that mean, Jay, that you gonna stream for half an hour?
I gotta go too, so thanks again. I'll see y'all later.
Have a good one, man.
We should make this like a daily, a weekly thing, man. Just the Flamish show.
The Flamish show.
dude, I need to work at like 14:39 or something tomorrow.
All right, boys. Have a good night, everybody.
You too.
Later.
Infinite, thank you very much.
Infinite. Not in Fisto like Super would say.
I'm gonna get a video to play the whole time while you're on here. There we
Oh
go.
yeah, you can do that. You can do that.
There you go.
Actually. Yay! Hello, guys.
I'll come back in like I gotta take off right now, but I'll come back in like 30 minutes, and if you're still here, I'll say hello, but I'll shut down the stream in like 30 minutes.
That's no problem, man. Just thanks for doing this. And,
Yeah, no problem. I appreciate you actually wanting to be part of us, because it's
Well,
it's not about us.
Want
It's,
to be a part of us.
well, I think the fact that you find what we do entertaining is it's amazing,
It's
and I
true, it's
appreciate
true.
it.
Yeah.
So
Definitely agree with that statement.
Okay.
Okay. We'll talk to you soon.
Yeah.
Later, bro.
See you in a bit.
Okay.
Now why is my webcam not working? That's weird. Why is my webcam not working in the first place? Because normally I use my webcam for this. It's not working. Should be working. No. Okay, so no webcam today, guys. It seems. Just me. Yeah. Stupid fucking. I can retry one more time to see if my webcam will work, but I probably have to like go in the Hangout, go back in to see working. So let's try one more time. Hey, there we go. Let's see. So let's go a little bit more back. Or maybe the circle's a little bit too small. That can also be it.
Oh yeah, we could see you. I could see you a little bit.
Yeah.
sneaky.
Just it's like the angle. I need to see the angle. It's the Flamish show. We should make like a second thing like for after the show.
I'm
I
sure
think-
Jay's probably already working on that. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Probably. So yeah, what do you guys want to talk about? Give me some subject, I'll give my 2 cents. Maybe half an hour. Just me, half an hour of talking. It's exciting. Like every day. So yeah. Flamish. Yeah, actually Flemish is the name of how I speak, like my language is called Flemish. So just an abbreviation of that is Flamish. So yeah, and now I'm actually a little bit more further back. Now you can see my beautiful face. That's also in NBA 2K 2020, it seems. I look in that game so silly. I've tried it today. Man, that game is so weird. Trying to play basketball when you don't know the rules. So yeah.
I think I'm better at basketball than you. Just saying.
Yeah, probably. I mean, you will whoop my ass. You will probably smear my ass above the pavement or something.
Can you dribble with your non-dominant hand like consistently?
I need to. My non-dominant hand?
Yes.
Oh, you mean in real life? No. I probably like suck a lot.
You're talking video games. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, of course, video games. NBA 2K 2020, you know, the old game. Just came in on Game Pass at the moment.
I still got 2K18 or 17. I don't remember.
Yeah, but it's on Game Pass, man. You can play it on Game Pass. Then you can get this app on your phone. You can scan your face.
A ton of microtransactions too.
Dude, I've seen them. The first thing I got was like Kobe O'Brien. Kobe O'Brien? Is that his name?
Kobe Bryant.
Bryant. Yeah. Okay. So sorry, don't know basketball at all.
you
Don't
just
know the
say
guy.
Kobe. It's
Kobe.
Kobe.
Yeah, I know something about that. There were people that say Kobe like all time on YouTube with the Paul videos and stuff like that, but I was like, okay, don't know what's that about. So
You don't know what that's about. You know what that's
No.
about. I will be honest with you. Two of the greatest fadeaway jumpers of all time that I've watched is Paul Pierce and Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant's a little better. Okay, so you understand what a fadeaway jumper is? Do you understand what that is?
no.
So you go towards the player, and then you fake them out or do something, and you fade away from their block, and you shoot what's called a fadeaway. So you're basically like leaning back, almost like you're trying to be horizontal to the ground, and you shoot a jumper, and it's one of the most unblockable shots. It's basically like the new school freaking just a freaking J hook, you know what I mean, like just the hook, and you throw it up like Kareem Abdul used to do and stuff. It was the new school, and the two people that I absolutely enjoyed watching was Kobe was first, because Kobe would always hit this shit, and then Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce was great at the fadeaway jumper, and it was that's where Kobe comes from, because as I became a Celtics fan, it turned into Paul Pierce, or PP or whatever, and he didn't, or the truth, you know what I mean, and that's what it came down to. It was always like Kobe versus Paul Pierce when I was playing video games, and it was always enjoyable, especially with the basketball games, because actually NBA Live was way better for a long time than 2K, which is strange to say because everybody thinks of 2K. 2K's had a good 10-year run, but before that it was NBA Live, and NBA Live had a good like almost 10-year run of just being the best basketball game you could ever play. And I used to play people. We used to like for instance the Portland Trailblazers, that Brandon Roy, and God, I can't even think of the other people, but there was always this one player that just had great stats that you could go to in the last minute, and I feel like that's what basketball's become. But that's where I love 2K, is that it really is more of a team game than anything else. You know what I mean? And that's what truly basketball is. And like, I've played basketball my entire life, way more than football, which I love football. But I being an only child, it was always easier to just shoot at a basket than try to like throw yourself to football, which I've tried to do when I was a kid, which is funny. But it's always interesting that Kobe is one of them players that could have been as good as MJ, but just had this period of time where I think he lost himself, and then he found it at the right time, but it was a little too late in his career to kind of get everything MJ did. You know what I mean? And that's why I think, his passing was kind of weird, because, you could see the hurt in people, because he finally like figured out who he was as a human being, and he wanted to teach people, and he wanted to make them better at basketball, including his daughter. And that's what hurt the most, dude. Like, it was extremely hurtful. Like, dude, I'm a Celtics fan through and through, and Celtics Lakers rivalry has always been there. But if there's one man I could respect on the Lakers more than anyone else, because I grew up watching him, it is Kobe Bryant. And that man has just he's the epitome of what a basketball player should be, in my opinion.
Okay. Yeah.
But that's where Kobe comes from.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Basically a long story for a short answer.
I gave you the breakdown though. I let you
Yeah,
understand.
I know,
now,
I
you know
know,
what I
I
mean?
know.
Now,
It's
now
not
you
that-
get where the stupid thing where somebody's shooting with a piece of paper into the wastebasket, Kobe comes from. Right there. I think Flamish just figured out why I'm on so many podcasts, because I can literally tell a story from nothing.
I love
Like
that, man.
literally you just said something and you didn't understand, and I hope you understand now. Like that's what, at least in America, people look at Kobe.
You didn't need to go that in depth for me. Like if you said the first sentence, like they go back and they shoot like with a feint or something, like you were saying.
So like lean back in your chair, right? Lean back in your chair, right? There you go. And you're shooting from
so much.
If you're standing up and shooting from that depth, that is what we call a fadeaway. You know what I'm saying?
I lean back too much and my box with candy fell to the ground. Damn it. Okay, now it's done. My camera is not.
So imagine leaning back in your chair and shooting a basketball from there. That's what they do when they're like jumping like 3-4 feet in the air. You know what I'm saying? So they're jumping 3-4 feet in the air and they lean back because the person in front of them is trying to block them. And that's what we call a fadeaway. Okay. And that's imagine like hitting numerous upon numerous shots in your entire life doing that. It's not an easy thing. You know what I mean? No. It's one of the most impressive things. Like imagine Dikembe Mutombo with his big ass hand and shit, just trying to block you, and you fade back instead of like, you know, just getting blocked or passing it off, and you hit the shot in front of him. That's what I've seen in my life. You know what I mean? Like, but I watch a lot of basketball. I love basketball, so.
Yeah, I never done basketball, don't know basketball. I know what's a 3-pointer, and I played some horse back in the day. Like you shoot from one point, and then the other person has to shoot the same point. If he loses, he gets a letter, and then if you spell horse, that's
well, that's what I loved about Tony Hawk and Skate. You know what I'm saying? Like yes.
Dude, me in the time with my brother, he won always. There's never one time I won on the Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, I think it was. Like on that game, horse, that was so much fun. Oh no, it was the first one actually. Oh, we played that game so much, and my brother is so ecstatic that comes back. He's like, "Oh, dude, I'm playing this on launch day. I'm playing this," and he's like 5 years older than me or something. He's like, "Dude, I need this. Also, my chair can go.
That's how I feel about that. Like Tony Hawk coming back, the way it's at least perceived to be, looks pretty impressive. I mean.
If it's the same, if it functions the same like the old games, then I would be so happy with it. Like if it changes too much, no, that's gonna be
well. So
worse.
if you enjoyed between 1 and 3,
yeah,
you're going to enjoy this, because it didn't go farther than 3. Only because 4 really involved a lot of stuff that it was actually story driven.
Yeah, and then you have to go to different parts of a map.
Yeah, so 3,
and
so you're gonna have your reverts, you're gonna have your, you know, your extra like little specials that you can do.
The 900.
And the 900 is like old special. Like
yeah, I know.
A lot of people forget that Tony Hawk 1 had a lot of specials in it. Like every character had 2 specials. I believe it was a 900, and it was something else. It was like it was some kind of grab for Tony Hawk. And then like I always plays at Kareem Campbell, and I remember doing the Casper slide with the you know, as a grind, which was freaking great. So I guess they're gonna incorporate like everything they possibly can, and not try to just hold you back to like the old school way, but like
no, there's gonna be improvements. Like the system is gonna include stuff from the later games, like the manual stuff. that was something that's really cool in the old games. Do I need to go more to the left or the right? Now I'm confused. I'm not in the middle of my webcam. It's the other way. Okay, go back this way. Just a little. Okay. I'm doing the shaky dance, man. Just a little bit more. Okay, now it should be fine.
You use your dragon magic. That's what you gotta say. Use the dragon.
Now you're all falling asleep. No, don't fall asleep. Not yet. Oh my god. Okay, I'm not drunk, by the way.
He's high on life. That's what you gotta say. He's high on life.
Dude, since this podcast, I'm so happy to be here every week. Like, this is changing my life a little bit. I do have to make more videos for YouTube. I do feel that I have to gear up for it. Like, I still want to game more than I want to do content creation. So I'm gaming way more than I should do on the PC. Because PlayStation and Xbox are downstairs, so yeah. But like, I'm already at 52 followers at the moment. I'm so shocked by that actually, since yeah, it's all because of Jay. Jay is my big helper. I would say. Sleep deprived now, dude. I can sleep like 5 hours and I'm cool. I could wake up at 9. It's now almost 4 AM. No problem. Oh, there we have Jay again.
He was doing something. I don't know what he was.
I think he's muted. Don't tell me it's already half an hour.
It might be because, you know, I know how to talk too much, so.
Yeah, your stories are like, there was one time, and then like 20 minutes later, and that is how it went. Just one time, and then like, yeah, Crispy, I was thinking about what you said earlier, like, with the stuff. I think I feel I would try that. You know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah. Just saying.
You know, it's hard to look at people's perspective and understand what they're doing. And I think I do that really well, and I think that's why I can relate to people to a certain extent. If I feel like I'm going to talk to a wall and the same words are going to come out of your mouth after I talk to a wall, I'm not going to have it. I'll stop paying attention to you, because in the end, we're all a bunch of gamers. We're all a bunch of people that enjoy things, and it's super hard for me to fathom somebody completely, and I'm not saying like, you know, having critiques or anything, but completely shitting on something that somebody else enjoys. If you know, you're gonna personally attack, which I see a lot on Twitter, which I hate at this point. It's annoying because I actually like Twitter more than Facebook. Facebook's more like, it feels like more like people that I've met like literally face to face in my entire life, and Twitter feels like people that I want to meet. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden you have that one person that just disappoints you, and it's like, you're not hearing what I'm saying. And then they don't hear it, but on top of it, they will, you know, talk smack to me for enough of a time, like a day, you know, maybe even a couple hours, and they will say something that completely agrees with me, and I will call them out on it because I remember. I'm not going back and like stalking them on the tweets they just sent me. I just remember what they said to me, and then they turn it completely around and go back to the same narratives of this and this console is doing better than this console. And it's like, dude, why don't you, if you like what I said for a certain period of time, if you really liked what I said, why don't you call out the console that you actually like follow and want to be on and say like, hey, why can't you do this? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it that hard? You know what I mean?
No, Crispy, but what are you actually alluding to? A particular person, or did something happen, or?
I've had multiple people call out the same things. Like for example, I bring up a good argument. Like, Xbox has a great multiplayer following. You know what I'm saying? And it also has a great service-based system at this point.
True.
Like, is everything perfect? Fuck no. It's not.
No.
You know what I mean? But when I have people that are like my best friend, his name's Blum. I call him Blum. All right, but you know, he's Blum to me. I've known him for 25 years now, and he's always been PlayStation all day. He's argued with me 100 times, and all of a sudden he's playing Xbox now. And he came over to my house one day, and I was like, dude, boot up my Xbox, play it, because I had to go to work or something, because he lives in Philly. He came and stayed at my house. And ever since, he's like, oh, you know, so I sold him my my Gears 4, my beloved Gears 4 console. I sold it to him. Well, I actually gave it to him for Christmas, but I'll say I sold it to him. And he has been nonstop Xbox. And he kept telling me, I forgot how easy it is to talk to people on Xbox. I forgot how easy it is for the games to run on Xbox compared to PlayStation. And I'm going off what he says, because he's a PlayStation gamer. You know what I'm saying? He's always been, Final Fantasy is his favorite game of all time, until like Phil started teasing that Final Fantasy was coming. He was completely against Xbox. But now, like, you know, we're seeing that Final Fantasy is eventually going to be on Xbox. But he's also enjoying, like, he's a big Overwatch player. And it's much easier for him to join people and to have fun on Xbox. And he keeps telling me these things. And I'm like, dude, the weird thing is like, I used to try to, like, force him to love it. You know what I mean? And now he's, like, telling me these things without me saying a word. You know, and that's the strange thing, because I feel like the services, the way you can interact with other people, especially in these times, is going to matter even more. And I feel like PlayStation's a little bit behind. And it's hard to say, because you could say there's 60 million people that are playing Call of Duty today on PlayStation, and there's 30 million people that are playing Call of Duty on Xbox. But the fact is that how many issues are those 60 million going through, at least through the whole community, that are going to say, you know what, I'm sick of this shit. And I have this one friend that all of a sudden went to Xbox. And it's a little strange to think about, but I feel like in these times, people are going to care about it just a little bit more.
Yeah, Crispy, I do want to say, like, back in the day, I've always been PlayStation, right? I didn't know anything about the Xbox. I think I've said this before. And then I known about Xbox since after 2013. I have watched the E3, but I didn't sink it in, or I just didn't think about it, right? Because I never been.
2013 E3 was dirt.
Yeah, it was dirt. We know that's past, right? We're not gonna talk about it. It's been talked about way more than it should be. It lives in the past now, right? So, but after that, like all the positive news came. That's when I became an Xbox fan. I still love PlayStation. There are some things I love about PlayStation, there are some things I love about Xbox, there are some things I love about Switch, and some things I love about PC. I play everything. That's why I'm called a casual gamer. Also because I don't care where I buy my games, or if I pay them on Game Pass or PS Now, if I'm ever interested in that again, or on PC. Like, I'm not tied to one console, you know? And yeah, I do want to say like, I don't know what my point is. Wow, I'm just mumbling.
See, that's what people love about me. I all of a sudden come full circle.
Yeah.
I'm teaching you something right now. You know what I mean? Like, dude, what you're saying is that you play on whatever you want, and
Yeah.
and that's the beauty of Xbox becoming Xbox Game Studios, is that they don't care where you play.
Yeah,
They don't.
that's what I'm.
If
Yeah,
you're
indeed.
purchasing their game, if you're purchasing Xbox Game Pass, they don't care. I'm telling you right now, and this is where I love King David, because he becomes Phil Dominus Maximus Aurelius if
Yep.
Xbox Game Pass ends up on PlayStation. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if Phil's at the table, he's like probably sitting and like whispering in Satya's ear at this point, because he's telling him that they don't care how the content is absorbed. All they care about is
That you
the
absorb it.
content being absorbed. And
yeah.
and that's the point. Like if Nintendo goes and says, you know what, we'll have Game Pass on there. You know what I mean? I am sure they'll be all with that. PlayStation, probably the same, but they're not trying to like sit there and negotiate about it, because guess what? They know that PlayStation's stuck in their ways, and they
Yeah.
want to continue to stick to their ways. Because
Yeah,
if they
it's-
really wanted to push the narrative, they would have put day and date PlayStation Now. End of story.
Also, like Minecraft is a perfect example. That's the only game that has crossplay with PlayStation.
And how big is Minecraft? Still to this day.
The biggest. It's even bigger than Fortnite. Just
Oh, it's even bigger than GTA.
Dude, I want to say this. I was yesterday working with the bus, and there's a parent, a colleague of mine, and she has a kid, and he went to Minecraft camp. So Minecraft camp is literally you play a little on Minecraft, like 2 hours, then you play outside, and then you go back inside to play more Minecraft on the server with other people that are over there, like other kids. What the fuck happened? That's like so insane. There are Minecraft camps. We got Minecon as well. That's like one of the biggest, cringiest events, but seeing all those kids running around like who love Minecraft, it's so cool to see as well. But like some things that happen there are so cringy as well. It's fun to see.
Yeah, exactly. It's weird to see like this interactiveness between like, you know, like just playing games and then being outside. But I mean, there's a lot of instances where like people even like have tried to, you know, be like World of Warcraft or something like that and try to be in person. You know what I mean? Like
If World of Warcraft comes to Xbox because of the new one, when that ever comes, because they are experimenting with control support, right, at the moment. So I still feel it has a chance to come to the consoles.
just
and if
think
this
about that
one-
for a second. How that game has been out for
15 years.
It is literally a
World of Warcraft
complete
is
and
15
total
years.
service-based. You know, it's been a service. It's done things that we look at Xbox or PlayStation or anybody else trying to do as bad, but they've continued to do it. They've continued. They charge monthly subscriptions, everything, just for one gosh darn game. You know what
No,
I mean?
two. There's 2 games actually,
Well,
because there's
but
also
I'm
Final
saying,
Fantasy 14.
That too now, but I mean, think about World of Warcraft before Final Fantasy was doing that was way far ahead of that. You know what I mean? They've been doing it forever. You know what I mean? And it works. They're still making new content for the game. After all these years, I mean, what has it been? 10, 12
Dude.
years now, if not
No,
longer.
no. Dude, I know a lot about my World of Warcraft, man. I still play it, so you can actually ask me about a lot about the game. So the game has been running for 16 years now, right? Last year there was an anniversary for 15 years and a special video for that. Special music video they made about Vanilla coming to World of Warcraft, like the first game coming back today to the original, like the original back in the day called Vanilla. And the funny thing is now they're making new expansion, Shadowlands, and it's the most exciting expansion since before Mr. Pandaria, actually. No, Legion. Legion was also really exciting, but like this is one of the most exciting expansions since Legion and then since Cataclysm. So
Hey guys, it's 30 minutes. I gotta shut her down.
No.
30 minutes. I gave you 30 minutes.
I know.
Love you a long time, Jay.
Love you a long time. Anyway,
Hey, Crispy.
I gotta
Crispy,
hit the
let's
sack.
go on my channel.
Seriously, listen. You did the live. You did the live stream with Super. You could do it again.
Dude, when I'm gonna host the channel sometime later, when we talk more about it, then I can do it as long as I want to.
And like I said to you, when you get OBS down, and I'll help you get that up to speed. All the stuff that I do is shared on OneDrive, so you can pull all these overlays down. You could run the whole show from your own computer.
Yeah, I know. I just need to know more about the Stream Deck thing with you to get at like how that works with like the overlays and stuff.
And you know who I am, right? What's my name? What's my name?
Graphic guy.
Exactly.
J-Dubs.
I
The
teach you.
original one.
I teach you.
I know. I need lessons, master. Please teach
I
me.
said when I started my own podcast, I'd say, you know who's gonna be getting the tweets, the DMs out of nowhere? Hey Jay, what do I do? Hey Jay, what do I do?
like I said to Flamish,
'Cause
man,
he
I
is the
could
graphic
write a book on this stuff. I've been doing.
You
it
should. You
know.
should sell it as well.
Yeah.
Like an ebook.
An ebook. Yes.
An ebook? Yeah. Why not?
Well, I think I'm gonna go mess some people up at MK11,
Okay.
but
Say goodbye to everybody, and if you want,
I feel like I should
We
play a
love
little,
y'all.
but
you know what I've been doing,
you should go
Crispy.
to
I've been going
sleep.
in and doing all the friendships. I'm having fun
okay,
with those.
Crispy. I'm gonna go for half an hour with you on the game. So
sounds
let's
good,
just
bro.
kick each other up and let's maybe have one video in the middle. I'm trying to do the friendships and things as well. So guys, it's
I've
been
done
fun having you with the
7
Flemish
friendships.
show, the
I've
after
done
show.
7 friendships without even looking them up.
I got Baraka's friendship down.
Think about that though. 7 friendships without even looking them up.
Oh, and tell you, yeah, you can join as well if you want to. But just half an hour,
I'm
guys.
afraid
Just
I
half an
secretly
hour.
wish
Just some
Phil
easy, and then
Spencer
I'm going
would
to sleep
touch me.
because otherwise I will not awake to go to work. I'll
Hey,
be like,
guys, I'll suck the knob for a year of Game Pass.
All right, well, we better
I
be quick
chase a
then.
laundry
All right.
truck that carries Phil Spencer.
Guys, have a good night. Everybody in chat. Love y'all. Jay, thanks for leaving the stream on. We had a good conversation.
next week, more Flemish show after the main show.
I wish I could find Phil's dildo and smell it.
Be there, guys.
Peace.
Later, guys.